Hello, everyone. My name is Ozmourn. I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful night. We just saw the previous episode of Perilous Pads with Ozmourn. Thank you so much to Ozmourn for hosting that. Unfortunately, Cutie could not be here this weekend due to being on vacation, so I was filling in for that. But now we're back to our regularly scheduled program here with the Scenic Route. This show is all about glitchless and no major glitches runs, or runs that just have naturally little to no glitches in them. And of course, I just want to wish everyone a happy Global Winds Day. I really appreciate the wind, and I hope that y'all do too. Don't take it for granted. It does a lot for the environment. It really does. With that being said, we're going to go straight into our runs for the night. This is a summer horror themed type of run. The game themselves not necessarily summer horror. I just want to do horror in the summer, of course. But we are going to start off with a lesser known indie game called Studio System Guardian Angel, and then we're going to see the no major glitches runs for Resident Evil 9 or Resident Evil Requiem. We have a wonderful packed night of horror content, and so I hope you all really enjoy it. We're going to go straight into our first run here. Vin or Vinada, as you all can see, is going to play Studio System Guardian Angel. So Vin, please take it away.
Thank you very much. This is actually a pleasure to be showing off because it's not a game that gets much attention, and it is absolutely wonderful. And I also have my lovely commentator, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hello, yeah, I'm Light, or Lightning, whatever you want to call me. And yeah, I played this game right when it came out. My friend showed it to me, and then I had to show it to Vin because I was like, this is totally up your alley. So that's where we're at now.
Yeah. And then the speedruns happened. But yeah, I'm just going to get the show on the road. In order to play a game, you got to delete your previous save file. So we're going to do that. And we're going to, the moment we hit normal mode is when time starts, and when time ends is when we get the official kind of grading title, like a card at the very end. I'll say time anyway, just to give you a heads up. But yeah, in 3, 2, 1, we are going to get started, and I'll go through it as we progress, explain a little bit of stuff as we'll Light. And so yeah, without further ado, 3, 2, 1, start.
Good luck and have fun.
Let's go.
Yeah. So if without the cutscenes, you're not really going to understand what's going on. But you know what? For surreal, this is a very surreal kind of horror game as well, and that's my favorite kind of horror. If it's surreal, it's right up my alley. So.
Like psychological horror type stuff? It's
psychological horror, yeah. And the funny thing is about this game, if you're going through it for the very first time, you will notice here and there'll be little like inserts here and there, like I Know Who You Are was there. Just pop it up, like pop it up, sure, whatever. And you don't really notice sometimes, but you'll get like creepy images sometimes, like I Know Who You Are only pops up because I've already played the game. If you don't, it'll stay black. So it's sort of just like, yeah, we know you've played this game before, so here, like nothing will be like spoiler territory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it definitely does go into creepiness.
No, I get it. Totally.
Yeah. And this is our friend, Tomoro Yellows. There's actually one part which we will be skipping, because it's a major skip, actually, by going through a rather, like, you're meant to go through, like, a film studio and stuff, because, you know, Studio System, that's actually a real-life thing as well, a Hollywood thing. But just in terms of the game, you do go through a film studio, and this is when we start using 2 characters at once. So you're not expressly told you're playing like it's 2 characters, but I mean you basically are, whether, you know, blah blah blah. it looks like it or not, because you have to do that with the camera and press Q to interact with stuff, and you also have to control Becky, who is our main protagonist here. And don't worry, we're just going to meet a god right now, and we have to join a club. What kind of club are you feeling like? Photography?
Yeah.
And so we're just...
I mean, I'm a fan of a club.
Woo.
I like clubs.
And there's 3 clubs you can join, and the mechanics behind it are basically going to give you the ending that you're going for. In our case, it doesn't matter. Like, we're just doing it what's called the alternative ending, which is why you just saw Vin like basically shoot that coin. If you hit Q on the coin, it just collects it, and you can only see that in a New Game Plus scenario. So like, she's beaten the game before, so she can see these red and blue coins. By collecting a bunch of red coins, we're going to get an alternative ending, which is actually just the fastest ending to get. That's why we're going for it. So it's the any % ending. And yeah, so that the club that you choose, like if you choose the very left one, which I think Vin did, the more enemies we kill, the more we keep a pact with the god of this world, I guess. And if you keep the pact with the god, that'll give us the best ending. If you get to the end, you'll get the blue ending. If you keep the pact all the way through. And you just lose pact over time. So like as time goes on, you can see like this white bar on the bottom of the screen. It's really maybe kind of subtle to see, but there's a big white bar at the bottom, and that's because there's an option enabled to show the level right now. And when that bar gets like shorter and shorter, it'll get yellow and it'll turn red, and that's going to give us what ending we get at the end. It's like color-coded endings.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice.
Ending doesn't matter though, so we're just getting an alternative.
Pretty much. And there's also a lot of Sandhill references as well, which is also very fun. But yeah, you can barely see it at the base of the bar, but with the red background, you might be able to see it. And then I just have this is totally optional as well. Everything that you see there, just in regards to... Mm-hmm. I love that I did that. Just in regards to whether or not you get to see your health indicator, ammo, and whatnot, you just got to go into the options. Just like if you want to be able to simultaneously move while using Q. And not simultaneously move while using Q, but basically, no. Goodbye, God.
Odd. Huh?
A crumbling god, yeah. That's your second chance to change your pact.
Yeah,
I see.
You get a little experimentation, and Wisp, go away, shoot. You're not allowed pass through to the next area without getting that thing off your face. But where was my train of thought? Sorry, it's 3:15 in the morning for me right now. Don't worry about it.
Just Irish things.
Just hashtag Irish things.
2 HP, by the way, just a little FYI.
I know, I got hit.
Careful.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, if I get hit again, then it's just like, sure, when you're on 1 health, it's like, whatever. I love that. I love that.
Oh, speak of the devil, speak of 1 health.
Yeah, we just have to pop the HP right away because we're 1 hit from death. So basically, whenever you go to 1 HP, you pop your menu open and you just heal. Because,
Yeah, but I have trained myself. I've trained myself for sound cues on those guys, at least,
Yeah.
But you can see there's like an MS Paint sort of deal as well. I didn't grab the health at the very start, so that's on me.
oh no.
But there is one over here to grab. Please go away, Plank. Thank you.
This is the loud wood. This wood is so loud.
The wood truly just did not want to cooperate with us.
Here we go. All right, so quickly pop that. And all the little MS Paint, initially they didn't want to do the MS Paint sort of style, but within several months of release, the style just changed entirely. You get these guys as well, the floaters. These enemy placements, there is RNG involved, and sometimes you just get an unlucky run. And this one requires a little bit of depth perception. So, yeah, thank you. I love that you just did that. No, don't do that again. Thank you. Goodbye. And this
I have
is
horrible depth perception here.
This is back where we started, and I just kind of did a little twisty twist.
Yeah,
And-
run off the edge, basically.
And we're just going to give food back to our friend, our childhood friend, Tomro Yellows. But, oh yeah, the train of thought initially that I had was we get to skip the cuts, like, not just a puzzle, that you really have to be paying attention to, because Seven and Sons is where she works, so Seven would be a big thing. I love that. Okay, I'm gonna do that normally, because otherwise I've just lost my time save, like, instantly.
I could talk about this while you do it.
Yeah.
You can see on the other, like the northern part of the screen, there's another little twisty. So like if we put this bridge with the red eye underneath these twisties, it cycles it. And normally you would go move this twice to get like...
Why?
Almost.
That's so
You would get
rude.
Rebecca onto like the middle platform and then like move the thing around and like, do it normally. But we're trying to do it in like a one cycle basically.
Yeah, you're meant to go all the way over to the top left that you can see another little twirl. And if I can actually fit it through here, it's not going to happen.
No.
And you also got to watch that Becky doesn't fall off either. She also gets yeeted into the air, which is also something to be careful of. Alright, I guess we're just doing it the old-fashioned
I will
way.
say this looks like the most frustrating thing in the world.
It can be.
In a
I would
speedrun
say.
context, it is. If you do it normally, it's like totally fine. Just so everyone's aware, this is totally good if you do it like casually. But
Yeah,
yeah,
like that.
you kind of have to clip onto the edge there. If you just get like a good running start, you have like enough momentum to carry you onto the next ledge.
Yeah, you do have to be careful because she will just absolutely get yeeted. But a cool thing you can do is this. Are you kidding me?
Oh no! And then you see
Yeah.
if I could just get stuck on the edges too.
Oh my god.
I've never actually had that happen to me before. I'm not even kidding.
Oh my god, she said the thing. She said
I
the thing.
said the thing. But yeah, that's basically all you gotta do. You can move, you gotta move your mouse while moving Becky. And we have that. We'll be going into...
This game has such interesting camera angles when you move from one scene to another.
Oh yeah, I love the fixed camera angles.
Yeah.
And it's
we have a
something
boss
we
come up
miss in a lot of games. Yeah, so this is Tomoro. One of them's missing her head. And just for safety, I am going to be making saves throughout this. Just, as you do. I'm done at 2 HP, so yeah, the game is saved. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, so if we get hit once, we have to heal because this fight is so easy to take damage in. There's a bit of RNG. If we're close to the boss, she can swing at us and we can dodge it. If we're far away, she'll do a spinning attack.
If you stay here, you're pretty safe. But we gotta aim for the head, Angel.
Yep.
And then let her do her thing, and also avoid getting hit by the things that are coming through. Lovely.
Yep, so those yellow things coming through are the RNG of this fight, basically. And every time we run out of bullets here, an orange box drops with 4 bullets. So this is actually the highest capacity bullet drop you can get. There's white, blue, and orange, or like yellow, one or the other. And so white is 1 bullet, blue is 2, I think, and then orange is 4. So it's actually kind of nice. Like you can come in here with 0 resources and still finish the fight.
Yeah, the game takes into account how much ammo you got. So if you're just coming in here with like absolutely 0, you will get the drop. From Tamur, she's like giving you ammo against yourself.
Yeah.
Originally, that was meant to play very, very differently as a scene that we skipped entirely, and is one of the most surreal things you'll see in this game. But hey, flowers. Let me just get off them real quick.
You know what's interesting too?
Are those flower children okay? Are they good?
Look at this like Junji Ito spiral stuff, isn't it? It's creepy.
Like, I know we're doing a speed run, but we're kind of glossing over some things here.
Don't worry about it.
That's the thing. This game is like pretty wild. The first time you play it, you're just like, dang, like that was the most surreal experience of a game I've ever had. Okay. And so like, yeah, we're just so like tuned out of that. We've just seen so much of this.
Yeah, there's also Silent Hill 3 and 4 references as well. No, please. The action button is tied to the attack button, by the way, so that's why you're seeing that. Also, God's gone. Bye-bye.
Bye, God.
They have moved on. Basically because they've been pulled down into a bottomless pit where they will never be seen again. Unless you're doing a main ending, which we are not. And we also, for the alternate ending, you do need a specific amount of those little red tokens we've been picking up. And if you don't get that certain amount, well then bye-bye to the alternate ending. Why?
Yeah. So there's a finite amount of red coins, but we don't even need all of them to get the alternative ending. So like you can accidentally miss 1 or 2 or something. I'm not sure.
Let me just run by this guy real fast. Thank you. Goodbye.
So as long as you don't forget more than a couple of them, we'll be fine.
Yeah. There is a puzzle coming up now. We had to go in there just to get the key for these footsteps where you'll hear creepy footsteps just like pottering around and you don't know where the hell they're coming from because it's an invisible dude. And they're harmless. It's just while you're doing a puzzle. It's just meant to make you uneasy. And it did the job for me the first time I was playing it on anyway, needless to say. And then, gimme. Thank you.
The puzzles are really cool in this game. That one, I feel like the developer, I believe their name is pronounced Right to Will. They were really kind to make that one like easily brute forceable in a way if you get stuck with the text part, because the text part's kind of tricky. There's like, you read a bunch of like missing persons descriptions on the side of milk cartons and you have to figure out like what order to put those boxes in, but it's just like 2 and 4 you move up and it works. So
yeah.
And then there's another puzzle we don't get to see in this speed run because we take a secret path.
I gotta make a save. Actually, sorry. Safety save.
Yeah, no problem. Save everywhere.
Yeah, we kind of actually need to. Well, we don't need to, but to avoid a certain little thingy, we're gonna. Sorry, as you were saying. My bad.
Oh, no worries. There's a secret path we're gonna take pretty soon. And that pretty much skips like quite a few minutes of what you would see. Well, I say quite a few minutes. It'd probably be like over an hour casually.
Yeah, and that's the whole film studio.
Why I was bringing that up? Yeah. I can't remember why I was bringing that up, but that's a thing.
What happened?
Oh, did it just freeze? Okay, there it goes.
It froze up.
Oh, I was
that was weird.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab some of the items here just as a
Got a bit of a heart attack there, my goodness.
I know, this is a nice little resource room. Save room.
I mean, to be fair, I made the save anyway. It's chill. I need you to, like, not do that, sir.
Very rude.
These, enemies became so because they've been trapped here for so long, and because it's a film studio that we're in under, that was in underneath a school. They just turned into these TV-like entities. And if you ever get stuck, you can just go ahead and start using like red blocks and stuff. Because, yeah, these guys are not nice like that.
Oh.
Like, yeah. They are very not nice. It doesn't seem like something a nice ghost would do.
This is why I make a backup save.
Why can't the enemies be nice, you know?
They're very, very aggressive. Like, the more... Because we're also wearing special suits. Because if we weren't wearing them, we would just instantly bleed out in this other world, which is basically the womb of the god. And then you would turn into these monsters the longer you linger in this god's world. Why are you over there? The enemy placement, come on. Yeah. We're just gonna swing our baseball bat for a little bit of fun. Because who cares about picking up items? Thank you.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. As like a speedrunner, you would think I would dislike that, but I like it because it makes you have to time things. So it's like a timing-based game and not spam-based, you know?
But if you're just
That's
off
true.
by a hair, then it's just like, all right, back it up.
Yeah.
Back it up.
Beep, beep.
Beep boop. Oh, they're here now.
Yep, they're partying at the boxes.
And yeah, okay. Well, at least I got to swing in at you.
Yeah. Oh, a cool mechanic. I guess maybe not technically cool. There's a mechanic with the bat where the more you use it, the dirtier it gets. And I think it refreshes the cleanliness, like when you use a save point or something.
Yeah, it's like that.
I do like
and
that with the attention to
I
detail,
think
though.
time might be a healer as well, but I'm not entirely sure.
Gotcha.
And we're just
Oh yeah,
gonna
this one's cool.
do a little. You can just do that with Q, with your mouse.
I
So,
am curious, Ben, how did you discover this game? What made you get into it?
how would I describe it? Surreal psychological horror
Elevator.
with.
Go back.
Uh?
You're going to the elevator.
I've done this before.
Fine.
The TV static got me.
There.
And hey, yeah, we're very tired.
Oh yeah, you can get like up in the viewer's grill and swing the bat at us.
Yeah.
I love this.
I am looking
Look,
at
oh,
you.
hi. Look, it's deeply into my soul, I say.
Yeah,
I love this game.
Do you
that
ever
one.
get movement from the other routes mixed up?
Mixing movements with the other routes.
Like, do you ever like
It's really pathing.
accidentally do movement? Only pathing? Fair.
So the route physically actually doesn't change until the very end of the game for all the endings.
Ah,
So
okay, nice.
we actually take the same pathing, yeah. So the only thing that changes it is this packed health thing. So like we're gonna reach a point in the game where we
Where
have to like
the heck
get
am
rid
I?
of our weapons and we go across like this gap. And at that point your ending gets locked in and then it teleports you to a specific part of the game that will take you to
I
the
see what
end.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. And right now we're just like going through a maze and we're hoping for the best. There is one that this is not right. There is
Oh,
one
yeah,
that I've
so-
gone down before and there's just a telephone. Because one pact that you do take up is this stupid goddamn phone. God dang it.
There it is.
At least
So-
you can drop down and then it's just like straight ahead.
So what you do here is you actually just like the moment you walk into this cave, you just hug the right wall. It's kind of like in real life, if you're in a cave and you don't know how to get out, you just follow a wall the entire time. So
This is
if you
true.
use that, you can get out of here. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, because we've killed Tomoro, it's going to haunt us a little bit in this very surreal-esque. And also, that's a nice little transportation thingamajig. And we're going to get a battery. That thing's trying to pick it up, but off we go. No, go. She gets stuck sometimes on the wall. She gets a little hesitant. And then we're just going to put up a battery because that door that was on our left initially, the red door, did not have any power. So we're going to turn some power on, go down here, get some extra ammo. And I'm sure you can see that. Hi. Bye. And then we just teleport
Yeah.
again. And hilariously enough, the dev said that this was the room that they spent the most time working on.
Interesting, nice.
In a speedrun context, that room's really cool because we keep resetting the room to the default position. I think that's like
9
kind of the
rounds.
coolest room.
We got 6 health pills, so that's good. So that means I have 4 if I get hit again. This person you initially, I just thought was another student, but some people I think did believe that it was the person they were meant to be meeting, or something like that. And the picture frame's all scrambled here, but it becomes clear if you're actually looking at cutscenes. Don't go through the one-way door. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Because if you go through
that's the
that,
casual
that's when you're going through the film studio, and you don't want that. Because you can't get back in. So we're going to take a cheeky little shortcut. And this one's completely randomized per run. Initially, I thought I had such a cool setup, like, oh, if you don't reset the game, you're gonna be chill. What the?
Oh, first try. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Whoa!
So you can see there's 9 flowers there. Like, it's just random which one it is the right switch when you
And
run.
not just that, but also, like, I was so convinced when I was playing this at one point that if you just continue, like, started a new game and then closed down the game, like, the game itself, you will be fine. It would be stagnant, but no, I learned very, very quickly that was not the case at all. So we're just gonna have to... Oh, that is so mean.
Oh, heal. Yep,
I know.
good job. This area, it's easy to get chain hit. She could have been hit like a frame later too.
And sometimes there do be 2 guys here. So you just get walled off from even leaving. And the camera angle is... being the camera angle. Sometimes it just doesn't change. Like, it'll change back, and then just not change back again the way it's supposed to. But just... and this needs Q in order to be interacted with. We're going through a secret little area now, instead of going through the entirety of the school, which is the longest part of the game, as was mentioned earlier. And our job now is to not get hit. That's basically our job.
There's these turrets in the center here that spam shots. They are spamming them really fast. But there's these like pillars in the middle that kind of block them at the same time, which is nice. There's something I actually wanted to point out here that I learned. But the last enemy here is actually on a 2nd floor. So we're on like what's considered the 1st floor. When we come up to this enemy up here, they're actually not on the same floor as us.
Rude.
This guy cannot see us. So there's actually 2 floors here, and you can see even bullets on the left there. And I'm like, I want to get those bullets. I want to figure out how to get those. That's what I was working on the other night.
I actually fell off this the side of the wall here before, so that was quite interesting.
Oh, the place with the door?
Yeah, I fell.
Yeah.
Like, I spawned in and I fell.
I can't help but notice that this... I was going to say, I can't help but notice that this game has, like, moments in which you're in, like, 4 different perspectives. Like, you just went into a first-person mode, and then you went into, like, of course, there's this mode, technically, but then I saw, like, a top-down view of, like, a 3D model, but, like, you were on, like, 2D graphics, and that's something that I really noticed about this game, and the way that it incorporates, like, different styles and different cameras.
Yeah. I don't need to save for it, but it's just for, again, safety.
No, for sure. That's why, like, if you're watching this game and it looks any kind of cool, you should check it out, because mechanically this game feels amazing. Like,
it's tank controls as well, if you wanna.
Yeah. It also has controller controls, so you can actually play with a controller and get like HD controls, basically.
Oh, right.
And that's what, when you were just saying that perspective of like the top-down view, that's also 3D controls. So like it's WASD to control yourself there, and not tank controls anymore. It's really cool.
Yeah, it likes to change up what it's doing quite a bit. And if that blood gets too high on us, please open. Thank you.
Yeah, you gotta spam that door. She's like, the door's locked, and then after a few spams it unlocks.
Yeah, I suppose that's actually like in Sentinel 2, you get locked into cell and it's just like, oh, I guess I'm here forever. But yeah, if that blood was to rise too high on Becky, it's just, you're instantly dead. So there was a moment in time where it's just like, where am I going? I can't see. Oh, you know, I need my glasses. Which I unironically should be wearing right now, but I'm not. I'm choosing this lifestyle. Okay. But nevertheless, this one gets a little weird. You gotta go around a table and then just start, like, doing your best. Just do your best. It's all you can do. To get over here, because there's a big empty stomach, which I think it's like Tomoro coming back in. It's honestly like okay, Tomoro was Becky here as we play. That was our best friend since elementary. However, because she's gone now, I think it's taking a hefty dang toll on her mental stability. Not just like there's a god. There, who? What? Where am I?
Oh, ooh, what?
Who? What? Where? Why? And we're going to see another manifestation of ourselves very, very shortly. There she is. So I'm going to ready up and start shooting her in the head.
It just naturally, as one does, as one sees in their life, a manifestation of themselves.
There we go, and there she's dead.
So you'll see, we went to 0 ammo there. So Vin actually had the perfect amount of ammo, 14 shots to kill.
Yep. Takes exactly 14 hits to kill that other manifestation of us. It's meant to be a ritual where the god is meant to accept us as a host. And then as a god, or like a lesser god, you're able to create whatever the heck you want. It will just allow you to manifest whatever you want. And there was a secret organization that took over this entire building to try and, well, use it for its own reasons. But things went wrong. And so one of our other friends has not been very honest to us about, oh, I found this place. Also, here's some special suits for you to wear. Not suspicious at all, because we're gonna need them. And Becky here thinks, oh, she's so cool, I want to be like her, and just rolls with it.
She smokes cigarettes.
Yeah, it's so
She's
cool, you know, it's the
pressure.
epitome of cool.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna get a little dizzy. After some time, our nose...
A little? That looks like a lot of dizzy right there.
Yeah, we periodically black out. It's because of the realm's
As one does.
influence on us. You'll get nosebleeds and stuff and then just collapse. And even Tomoro, when we were fighting her... Oh, by the way, hi Tomoro. I thought we killed you. Bye-bye. Nice chat.
Can I say something about that room we were just in?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, I haven't played the demo in so long, but I'm pretty sure that room's in the demo. And also the demo has its own ending. So if y'all want, like, if y'all like this game, also check out the demo.
Yeah, it's on
It's a
Nicho.
little different than this. Yeah.
There we go. I am so glad that this room worked. Holy crap. You can get
Yeah, so
soft-locked.
this room, we were just talking about that, and Vin rattled my memory. I'm like, wait a minute, yeah, I soft locked there before too. So sometimes if you hold Q on that box there and it doesn't move, that's not your fault. You just have to reload your save.
Yeah, and thankfully this, if you make a manual save, you can continue, otherwise, GG.
Yeah.
I know this
they
guy is going to be either nice or very mean. Also, hello, mouth.
Yeah, we have to remove all these.
And yeah,
He's
you can
beating
also
you up.
hit them.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I got him with one as well. I got my own back. Hi. There we go. There's a little trick to this place as well. You're meant to go and not get stuck on cogs for one. But when you're meant to go in a full rotation around to unlock a door. But no. There's a sound cue here where you just hear a beep boop, beep boop over and over again. Once it disappears, you can instantly turn around and then just go back. But I like to get this and then turn around. You don't have to. It's completely up to yourself. You can get ammo
Yeah, we do
elsewhere,
have
but it's easy.
one more boss coming up, so that's good to collect some more ammo here. But thankfully, they also put a bunch of bolts near the boss in tradition of this game.
Okay, 1,
We always have
2,
resources for bosses.
and
But the next
3.
boss coming up actually takes the least amount of bullets, which is 8.
Best room in the whole game. Don't worry, I'm not lying. At all. I don't know why the music is doing this. Since the patch, it's been kind of freaky. Please don't do that.
Ooh. Oh, I thought that was going to hit you. Okay, never mind.
No, we just have to, like, drag it around, but there's a little, like, trick to this whole place. If you fall, you start from the beginning. Unless you do a little trick that I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna attempt. because I want this run to actually live. It's been,
There we go.
you know. No, sadly, because the camera angle keeps changing, sorry, as a quick note, the camera angle keeps changing, so we can't just go back the way we came so easily. We gotta take, like, oh, hi. Like this. If we kept going on that would have disappeared, like, all the way over here, and Becky would have fallen. But, yeah, sorry.
Oh, I see. I don't have the spatial awareness for this. Too much.
Tough. The camera flipping is really the worst part.
Yeah.
In
It can
this
be
one room.
quite disorienting. Oh, hi, guy. Good to see you. You're not at all gonna be a pain in the next room, are you? For nobody else but me. Oh, thank goodness. These guys have blocked me so many times, I cannot count. They're not even near the door. What is this? What is this look? We just gotta wait for this to open. Hi. I have no weapon right now, so we're just able to spam space.
No, you're good.
And go
While
through
waiting
stuff.
for this door to open, you mind if I read an announcement real quick? Or
Yeah, honestly, you're just waiting for that to not, to open and not get hit. Also, welcome to the Silent Hill 3 section of the Borley Haunted Mansion. It's very quick. And we're done. I will make a save here because of an enemy type coming up. And, oh boy. They have quite the area. They have quite the area with their boulder arms.
I did not clock that you were just falling somewhere.
All good?
This is such a unique game.
Okay, there we go. Just shoot that with their third person. And we're just gonna go left first. This is a bit of a maze the first time you go through it. And I'm gonna do my best not to activate the guy who is dwelling in the corner over there. Because they're all the same enemy type, and they can wreck you real easy.
Oh yeah, the globe enemies. Oh my god.
Look where he is. Oh my god.
Challenge mode in this game, and it's really. The challenge mode is really cool, and it actually sets you in this area, and you have to kill like all of these for a proper score. And it's actually so tough. So yeah, if you ever want to achievement seek in this game, there's actually kind of a hard one to get, which is all S ranks on all the challenges.
Yeah, pretty much.
I wouldn't think this game to have something like a challenge mode. It's very nice.
And there's also first-person mode.
Cool. And this developer. Yeah.
Oh, like the whole game you can be in first person.
Yeah.
Yep.
They all have their own separate categories. So I'm going to.
That might be more my speed.
And they were back here. Oh, I activated him. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. Sorry, we just gotta get an eyeball and go back home.
Yeah, that was the whole trial here, was just hitting enough switches so that we could access that one room. There's like 2 sets of colors that block.
You gonna be nice or mean? He's nice. He's even saying goodbye to us. Look at that.
Goodbye.
Okay. And then just drop down. You don't really get...
Look at this platforming. So this game is a platformer. Like
No! You don't get a little pop-up indicator here, so you just gotta kind of eyeball when you're getting the key.
Look at all the platform
it's washed out by
or lack thereof.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true. I just can't cheat.
Lack thereof what?
No, I was just making a dumb joke. Don't worry about it. But I am.
See, look at this. Like what? All of a sudden we get thrown all these like. By the way, I love this game.
What is the lore update here? Like I need more information as to where we're at.
Basically,
Vin is the one that knows this stuff. I don't.
You want the lore? Oh, well, there, that flip.
Of course.
The lore dump is basically, hey, you got two friends. One of your friends is really, really cool. One is your best friend, like your best elementary friend, and that was Tomoro, and we killed her because she turned out to be a demon. From this world or another world. We're not. It's from this world, I reckon. But Jasmine is our friend in the blue coat. And we say friend in quotations because she's not really our friend. And this is Wendigo Solace, whose real name is Lisa. And she just doesn't like her name, so she uses Wendigo. She is an occult writer, and she's been trapped in this place forever and ever, and she wants to get out. And this, spoilers, is her sister. So we play as two people at once. The person behind the camera is Lisa's sister, who can shoot things, and we're her guardian angel. Basically, it's basically the title drop.
Okay.
But this whole thing
has been... And that's just the cold open. We still have so much more game left. No, I'm just kidding.
But Jasmine's grandfather was a researcher. Oh, what a shame. We could have grabbed that one if I was quick enough.
Got that coin.
Yeah, but we didn't get it. It's fine, because there's an extra one as well as you're going into the final area. But long story short, the blue-jacketed lady is called Jasmine, and her grandfather had a hypothesis that you could use film, like movies, or like to do God stuff. That's the best way I can describe it without going like all like, because they had a hypothesis, and it's just like, yeah, so because of films we were able to keep God and make stuff. Honestly, I just really want you to play the game. And also that TV in other areas, like you can get the TV to work. You're meant to use Q, by the way, to get that key, but I didn't, because you can just grab it.
Okay, so yeah, the mechanic there is that we can actually Q into that camera and then take that camera's perspective instead.
Yeah, and that's going to be repeated upcoming. So you're meant to do like a whole, like, it's here. You're meant to be like scrambling to help with Becky, but there's like one quick trick to help cure all your ailments, and it's in the upcoming screen. It's on the third turn of the camera. Just pull it across. That's all you gotta do, and we don't need to do anything with the puzzle stuff, but I will show it. And you keep running, don't stop, you will get hit. But Q, so you're going through, oh, yep, there we go. And no hostiles, so we gotta give up our bat. So we should have enough, actually. Sorry, continue. Didn't mean to interrupt there.
No, you're good.
Yeah, that section, you would like flip through all those cameras. It's pretty sweet, casually. And it's also, I died there, I'm pretty sure, like at least a couple times, because like if you flick the wrong way to find the next camera, you just don't have enough time to get through it.
Yeah.
It's whole W of the game. Easy.
So we're almost at the ending now. We just have to cross this chasm.
Yeah, so this is where you find out your locked ending is, and that's why they put a red coin there at the very end too, so that we can potentially get the alternative ending in case we missed any other red coins. So the moment we drop in this hole, our ending is locked in.
Yeah, pretty much. And we will go from third person into first person mode again once we drop in. And if you do like the normal route, it gets pretty, it can get intense sometimes, and also kind of creepy. Not gonna lie. And it's judgment time.
Which I know is exactly your bread and butter, honestly.
It is her bread and butter.
There is also stuff to do with the eclipse, just very superficially, but there is one ending where you can just destroy the world, basically, by not keeping your pact.
I kind of...
If you make the god upset don't make God upset, basically. Just don't make God upset. They will destroy the world.
I'll keep that in mind. That wasn't in my plans, but I'll keep it in mind.
So look up and hit Q. It's not necessarily specified, but if you don't hold Q or press Q, you don't go into the clock. And this is 13 years later. We're working in a coffee shop. Our friend Jasmine is around. Let go of shift here so you can actually run. For whatever reason.
This is a whole different game now.
Yeah, this is a cat game now. Meow.
Oh yeah, so the lore is that you're handed like a game. Is it Jasmine that's making the game?
Jasmine's making the game, and she wants Becky, who's doing customer service, to play test it. And she's like, "Why is life so drab?" Also, time.
Oh, time.
Oh, that's the end?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's the ending card. There we go.
Very
ending
nice.
Yeah. So thank you.
That's very
much.
nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for.
If you're going to go into your outro, please do. Go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, if you have any interest in this game at all, I would highly suggest picking it up. Play it casually, so that you can get like the full gist of the lore. Because I only went into it very superficially, and there's so much more to it as well. If you were interested in speedrun a bit, there's the board on speedrun.com, or if you want to do it for fun, that's also an option. So if you want to catch me, I'm over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Venata. Where can people find you? Light?
Oh yeah.
Yes, you, Lightning?
I'm also on Twitch, light_ning, lightning. That's about it.
And yeah.
All right. Thank you again so much, Vin, for that amazing. Wait, any last words you wanted to say, Vin? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, you're cool. I was just going to say thank you very much for having me, and to everyone who tuned in, thank you as well, and good luck to the upcoming runner, Catlink, because I'm looking forward to that run as well.
Oh, can I say one thing?
Yes, of course.
So I talked to the developer before this run, and they posted the link for the stream earlier, right before the run started. So shouts out to Ritul, I believe their name is pronounced. Someone corrected me in chat. Awesome developer. They talked to me in DMs like about the run and stuff. So like they're just an awesome person. Thanks for doing that for us. Super nice. And buy this game on Steam. It's an indie game and it's cheap. Just go get it.
Yes, please buy indie games. Anyway, thank you so much, Vin and Lightning, for that absolutely amazing run of Studio System Guardian Angel. A very nice run to kind of introduce us and get into the mood of the horror of tonight, especially because we're going to go into a much larger known horror game, Resident Evil Requiem by Catlink. The No Major Glitches category hasn't been seen here on the channel before, but of course, we have seen Resident Evil 9, but we're going to see it in a new form here. So please stay tuned for that. But yeah, we will be right back after a brief break. Hi everyone, I hope y'all are having a wonderful night tonight. My name is Ozmourn, and this is another episode of the Scenic Route here. If you're here for the first time tonight, the Scenic Route is a show that is all about runs that are glitchless and no major glitches, or just naturally have little to no glitches in them, like we saw with the previous run. But yeah, that is the Scenic Route here. And of course, before I begin, I also want to say happy Fly a Kite Day. If you can go outside and fly a kite while you watch the Scenic Route, please, kudos to you. But yeah, I am so excited for this next run. I've been excited for all the runs here tonight, and I've especially been excited to have the pleasure of hosting Perilous Paths earlier. Shout out to Cutie, again, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight. But we are here with the Scenic Route now, and we just saw Studio System Guardian Angel by Vin, who is an absolutely amazing horror speedrunner. She's very prolific in a lot of horror games. Please go follow her, and also go follow this next runner that we have here, which is a runner that I'm sure a lot of you know. It is Catlink. Catlink is doing Resident Evil 9 or Resident Evil Requiem here, doing the No Major Glitches route. This run has developed a lot since the game was first released, just the run in general. And so now we're getting to a point where we can like incorporate maybe glitchless and NMG categories into it. And Kat is here to show one of those off. So Kat, please take it away.
Hello, everybody. Hi. Yes, this run has definitely developed a lot, especially on the insanity side. There's been a lot of fun little glitches that have been discovered and are really, really cool, and I really wish I could show them off, but I think someone else is going to get to show those off at SGDQ, Mr. Captain Ezekiel over here.
Yes, hi. That is me. I'm Captain Ezekiel. Yeah, I'm here to commentate this run. Casual's also really fun. We did a lot of early rerouting of it not too long ago, but yeah, I'll also be running Insanity at SGDQ, but this will be a good way of you guys seeing what it looks like without the game being broken apart piece by piece.
Yeah, Insanity is super busted now. It's quite interesting. It went from the slowest to the now fastest category with the glitches, so that's pretty nifty. But with that being said, we're going to be doing no major glitches, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Good luck and have fun.
Thank you. So we're going to be doing full game. We often prioritize, or a lot of us prefer doing no intro, which is great. We love no intro because the intro to this game is quite slow.
Just a little bit.
We're just taking, yeah, a little bit. It's a lot of just walking through the streets, taking a gander at the signs and such, trying not to bump into all these fine ladies and gentlemen.
This intro is kind of funny. If you look around when you're doing it,
experience.
You'll see a lot of references to other RE games. Like there's a sign in the very beginning. You kind of saw Kat walk by. It said Dulvey Beer, which is a reference to Resident Evil 7.
Yes. We love Resident Evil 7 in this house.
Mm-hmm. Resident Evil 7 is amazing. We've also had Resident Evil 7 on this show. Shout out to Marforia. And Catlin goes on comms for that. So that was an amazing run.
It was a good time. So you might have seen that Grace looks a little different. I do have a mod on for her. It's the Heather Mason mod because I'm also a big Silent Hill fan. So, and I think I think Grace looked great in the Heather outfit.
We got Resident Evil 3 here.
Yeah. I'm big fan. So yeah, we're just kind of getting through things. We're visiting this hotel where a bunch of stuff happened. Basically, we get to see a little bit of Alyssa, very briefly, not very long though. Blink and a miss it kind of thing. Oh, give me that key, please. Thank you. All right.
Yep.
Nice.
We have two distinct different categories, like no intro and full game, kind of what Kat was talking about earlier. The biggest difference is full game obviously starts in the very beginning, but no intro starts from a section after the first two playable areas is Leon and Grace, where you start off in the care center, and it also removes a section later in the game called the orphanage, which is an 8-minute long section. So the no intro run is on average about 15 minutes shorter than a full game run.
Yes, which is nice for practice. A lot of times we end up doing a lot of no intro and then kind of move on over to full game, which full game is nice. I think full game is great for marathon settings because you get to see the whole thing in its entirety. A body of a man. All right. We get to do a little flashback segment of the hotel. Basically, this kind of shows you what happened before, why it got all messed up. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Mom, wait.
It's Alyssa.
Mom, stop running from me. The Resident Evil Outbreak character that she did not get a lot of screen time in this game, which was very surprising. I thought she would have gotten a little bit more. I'm kind of hoping she gets a DLC at least.
She's a pretty pivotal part of this entire game, but yeah, she didn't get really much screen time, which is unfortunate. Because you wouldn't really know much about Alyssa unless you played Outbreak, and the next time Alyssa was ever mentioned was actually Resident Evil 7, where there's a document from her. And then she gets a bit of a headache at this this first intro, and then we don't see her anymore. Headache.
Yep, she's gone. Say goodbye to Mom. Bye, Mom. Love you, Mom.
Bye, Mom. You know, Kat, I am curious. I see on your SRC page that you've run a lot of different Resident Evil games, and I know that Resident Evil 7 is one that you run a lot. But I am curious as to why do you speedrun RE9? Like, what is a specific thing about RE9 that when you played it, you were just like, I would like to speedrun this one because I know there's a good amount of RE games you do speedrun and a good amount that you don't. Why this one specifically?
This one, it kind of has like a good feeling. I don't know how to explain it. It reminds me a lot of RE7 in a lot of ways. Just the overall movement and stuff is really nice. Hold on, we gotta.
That's very nice.
Clicking through. Yeah, the overall movement just feels really good, and it reminds me a lot of 7, which I gravitate naturally towards first-person runs more than anything. Hello, sir. Sorry, this guy's really mad at me.
Oh, no.
Well, it's okay. He'll live.
I love this zombie. He barks like a dog, like when he's growling, and yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah. He's a little bitey. He is kind of like a dog. Get off of me. Just a little poke in the eye. Whoopsie.
Ooh, okay, I lied. Maybe he won't live.
He's fine.
Ooh.
He'll walk it off. Or bite it off. Alright, time to run!
It is very interesting that that actually doesn't kill him, because in most Resident Evil games you would, you know, stabs to like the brain or something. That's like the zombie cliche, right? Like, you know, destroy the brain and the zombie dies. But RE9 is actually different, where these are not normal zombies. They're very different, actually, in a very unique, really cool way that they designed it, because the zombies don't just die a lot of the time. They kind of will come back if they really, really want to. And they also maintain their personalities they had before they became a zombie, because their brain is like half still a human.
Yeah, so they still kind of retain their jobs and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool. Excuse me, ma'am.
And now we're playing as the boy.
Yeah, we are playing as Leon now. So in this part of the game, it's kind of almost like a tutorial section for Leon, I would say. It's kind of like it shows you how to, like, you can shoot at things, you can use your axe, all this other stuff, you can climb things, etc. And then you just kind of make it all the way to the end of the street. You want to kind of ignore these guys, though. Don't want to get grabbed, though.
These cars can hit you, by the way.
They can hit you, and it's kind of messed
cosmetic. Up. Yeah, they hurt.
All right, very nice, and that's Leon's section. So this is where the no intro would naturally start.
I see.
Or at least after you get the lighter.
Is this one of the games where Leon can like parry a car that's like being thrown at him and like not be any damage?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's got some parrying skills. I often, when this game first came out, I would often mess up I would try to parry as Grace all the time, because I'm spending so much time with Leon, and then I'm like, oh darn, oh, I did not mean to try to parry that. I can't parry.
Yeah, this game has a very nice dynamic where you're split between playing as Grace and Leon. You play mostly as Leon, but Grace is more akin to like Resident Evil 7, more survival horror, less resources, everything hurts. And then you play as Leon, and you're playing RE4, basically, where you're not trapped in a room with them, they're trapped in a room with you, sort of thing, and Leon just destroys everything. So it's a very different
kind of
dynamic
like
between the two.
A power fantasy dynamic for Leon, I feel.
Yeah.
Whereas like Grace is definitely the more usual RE7 feel, which I think that's what I like it a lot. Like, it's the same director for from RE7 who directed this game, so it makes sense. All right, we're gonna take a little chomp here. Don't worry, we'll just go right through her. Excuse me, ma'am. I have places to be.
I feel like that shouldn't have worked.
Push. Shouldn't have, but for some reason it does. So I need to push this cart in a very specific way. We're gonna see if she plays nice here. Oh. There you go. Hello, ma'am.
Hi, what's up?
Thank you. So she will push the cart there, and that's exactly what we want her to do. We're gonna take the heel here. We're gonna wait for her to come. Come here, ma'am. We need ya. So this is Marie. Marie is not very... She's not very much of a problem for us here. We do want her to not spawn in certain locations, so we do kind of have to wait around, especially at the end of the room there. But once we get out of that room and she doesn't spawn in the hallway, we are good to go. We're gonna go grab a fuse, because we need a fuse now.
It's a Resident Evil game. You always need a fuse. Somewhere.
The classic horror game trope. Get the fuse.
Of course.
Alright.
Yeah, the way Marie works there, I remember when I first played this, you're gonna hear a lot of Resident Evil 7 references when we talk about this game, but that's a big thing with Jack Baker in Resident Evil 7, where as long as they're aggroed and within a certain range of you, they won't do like their scripted jump scare where they break out of a wall or they break through a door. That's exactly what we just did with Marie, is we made sure she was still following us so she didn't break through the door, which ultimately loses time and it's not very fun.
It's a lot of AI manipulation, basically. But she did exactly what I wanted her to do, so I'm happy.
That's good.
Yay! But now that we escaped. Oh, another thing with Marie, she's kind of like, I would say she's kind of like Alien. She reminds me of Alien a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Moves and stuff. Alright, so we gotta do a cabin section here. We gotta shoot a bunch of guys. With our big, powerful gun.
Aptly called the Requiem. So this whole section is kill-based. Shooting this chainsaw makes it stop spinning.
What is that chainsaw doing?
Oh yeah, it goes crazy.
Yeah, if you don't shoot at it, it won't stop for a while, so you kind of have to actually, like, poke at it.
That's actually hilarious.
Hey, stop shooting things. Alright. Not ideal, but whatever.
Yeah, there's a bit of RNG sometimes to zombie behavior, and by sometimes I mean literally all the time.
Yeah, zombie behavior is not very pleasant.
Yeah, getting those collats, it makes it really nice, and when you zero in your weapon, when you let it focus all the way, it makes the shot stronger. So you kind of saw Kat do that, where she let the gun focus and hit a nice collat there, which actually helps a lot. The Requiem is very overpowered. There's a reason why they give you very little ammo for it. But it's not the strongest gun in the game. Resident Evil games, it's never anything except shotguns usually, or snipers.
Shotgun shot fun. My favorite guns. That's why I loved RE7 New Game quite a lot, because it was shotgun for the majority of it, which is it's such a good gun.
Another hit sprite as well.
We saved Grace. We saved the day. We gave her a Requiem. We gave her the Requiem with just one bullet.
Yeah, it's really strange. We thought that if you didn't shoot any of the Requiem, she would start with the full clip. So it doesn't matter how much ammo you end with as Leon. She only gets one bullet, and that's the same across every difficulty. So casual to insanity and standard, it's all
that is
one bullet.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting thing for him to just give her one bullet. Like, here, do what you will with that bullet.
The funny thing about it is, if you look at the gun, the bullet isn't even chambered. It's sitting on the left chamber of the gun. It's not loaded into like the actual where it's going to shoot from, the barrel. So it doesn't really make a lot of... They missed that detail. Not an important detail. I'm just being annoying about it, but it's something that I noticed.
I do see the bullet though.
Yeah, it's on the left side. It's not actually in the gun.
But if we were to shoot, it would work.
Yeah, actually.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
That is the chef. He is a menace.
He is a menace. He's not too bad here, but this guy here is my menace. Oh, thank goodness. All right, we got the... So there are 3 things that could possibly happen with that guy. He can grab you like that, or he can full grab you, which is a bite, or he doesn't grab you at all, which is obviously the more ideal one. But what often happens is the half grab is what I call it, which is often more than... I'll take it. All right, I'm just gonna look to the right here. Excuse me, sir. I don't know why, but looking to the right there just makes that zombie go, oh, I'm gonna go look at the thing that you were looking at. That looks interesting. And he won't grab you. I don't know why it works like that, but the manipulation with the AI here is very interesting.
Yeah, they really made Care Center very... This is everyone's least favorite part of the run, not because of it's like a bad section. This is actually one of the coolest sections of the game. It's the fact that it's so unforgiving. You don't get anything. Like, even on casual, you're not given very much. And the game is not expecting you to kill stuff. The game is expecting you to avoid everything. But in a speedrun, we can't just sit there and crouch around and be slow. So we take a lot of AI coin flips or gambles, or sometimes it's not a gamble and you have to do like a very precise thing to get around certain zombies. And that happens a lot here in the Care Center, because the downside is getting bit if you don't.
Yeah. Thankfully on casual, most of the zombies are kind of sleepers. There are some that are a little bit more aggroed than others, but yeah, they often sometimes will just not do much, which is nice.
Weird.
Which makes casual a little bit more less stressful. Insanity's got some interesting quirks to it, and it is I think it's the more popular category now, isn't it?
I think so. Insanity is really where you want to go if you want to test your actual patience, and like if you want to determine whether or not you're going to actually go insane. And Care Center is the biggest reason for that, is because everything kills you in one hit.
Yeah.
Casual still has its pain points, because due to the fact you could lose time just anywhere, and that's not fun.
Yeah, it's more of an optimization thing with casual, where it's like you get optimized to the point where, like, if a zombie half grabs you, it's a terrible day. It basically is a reset at that point. The amount of Care Center resets I've had.
What are all the differences in difficulty when what are the things that it changes when you go to insanity difficulty?
Those 3 zombies there, you would want to hit them with the Requiem. You cannot pass them like that on Insanity.
Yeah. On Insanity, enemies hit way harder, they're a lot faster, and there are zombie spawns that exist in Insanity that do not exist here. Like when Kat went into that like gambling room and picked up that key card, that zombie that was on the ground is actually awake on Insanity. And everything is awful, basically, on Insanity.
Fair.
So this is a tough part where we have to hope this singer does not sleep. Nice, that's great.
That's actually exactly what we want there. Is sometimes she can grab you, and if she does grab you, it does ruin a strat coming up right here with Chunk. So Chunk on casual, he's very slow. He doesn't move, he's very slow, so he's still at this door. So we're gonna wait for the arrows on his belly here to go down this way. And we move, and we hold W and
Nice.
A, and
Nice.
Nice.
There was a lot of different iterations of that skip. Usually it would either, oh, okay, we gotta wait, and then there would be another one where you go around him. And then that one has been like the more consistent one.
What the fuck does he mean?
Which is very nice. I like that one a lot. It looks hard, but it is pretty comfy.
That chunk skip is actually, in my opinion, harder than the one on Insanity. The only difficult one about Insanity is that it's a little RNG. Sometimes he'll just charge instantly. But on Insanity, Chunk can charge, which is an insta-kill, basically. Which is nice for us, because we used to get around him. But on casual, he's painfully slow, which is equally annoying.
Yeah, so on casual, we tried to look at different ways to deal with Chunk. On Insanity, you kill Chunk. But on casual, we had to try to find different ways to get around him, kill him. A lot of people were team kill Chunk. Unfortunately, killing Chunk was slower than doing anything else. So with that being said, we had to find some very creative ways of getting to the point of getting where he just isn't a problem, I guess.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little tired. My brain's not working so fast.
Oh, and the chef is gone now.
Chef's gone. He went bed by.
Bye,
I
Chef.
was gonna shoot this guy.
He didn't even do anything.
Say,
Good.
excuse me, sir.
Good.
Good.
We don't want the chef to do anything.
Yeah, he's a little bit problematic if you don't kill him there. Thankfully, on casual, you get a free hemo, which is very convenient because we only need one to get rid of him.
Yeah, the hemolytic injectors are kind of what they want you to use as Grace. They one-shot any zombie in some of the big zombies, except for Chunk. But it's really strong. It's basically an insta-kill as long as you can get the sneak attack up and use it. They're very, very powerful. But the only way you can actually get them, other than getting that free one, is to craft them, and we don't do that because it's slow.
Alright. So we just want to kill this guy up here. It's a very RE4 situation. If you've ever played RE4, there is a moment much like this. So we just make sure to kill him, and then we just wait. Thank you, sir. Thank you for not killing me. But you can die here. It's pretty gruesome.
It's a brutal death.
It's actually kind of crazy how much detail they put into the death. Like, just the death scenes.
Oh, yeah. Some of the ones as Leon are crazy. Like, they are very crazy.
Alright, just need a little wrench here. Thank you very much. Alright, so what are we doing now? Oh, brain. Ah, yes.
Beautiful question.
We need to get... Question? Sure.
No, beautiful question is what I'm saying. That question is. That's it.
Oh, mentally I know what I'm supposed to do. You know when it's like you've done something so many times, you're just like, I don't know what's happening next, but I'm going with muscle memory's taking the controls right now.
Yeah, really easy to go on autopilot with speedruns because you're just like, I've done this 1,000 times. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, so we're just grabbing a bunch of body parts, organs, I guess. Grabbing some lungs and a heart.
As one does.
As one does. You know, very normal behavior.
In the produce aisle.
So the puzzles in this game are kind of funny, I would say. Hopefully this guy doesn't grab me. He has a small chance he can. Okay, he's sleeping, thank God. Alright, so the puzzles in this game are very interesting. They're not hard. They're almost not even really puzzles. Capcom kind of gives you like, oh, here's the answer right here. Have fun. But we need to get these wrist IDs. So the wrist ID that we need to go get is on a dead body that we can get very easily, but instead we have to get the organs to bring him back to life, and then we can get it.
It seems like a lot of extra steps for...
It really is. It's so silly.
Feels like there should be a more efficient way of streamlining that.
It also doesn't make a whole lot of sense because these were cooled fake organs. I don't know why they have to be cool if they're fake. I don't really understand it.
That's true.
But this can be a little tricky because you have these two zombies in the room, including the surgeon, who is actually a menace. But thankfully that guy takes damage before he falls off, so you can get him nice and low or kill him just as he's coming down. And it's our friend Chunk.
Hi. As you can see, he's incredibly slow. I believe Niddle found that one. That one was a fun one. Made getting to this section of the game a lot faster. But yeah, as you can see, the creative little ways we find to get around him. If you have to stay on one side of the hall, otherwise he can grab you there. Very small chance, but yeah, it can happen.
This is also another puzzle that doesn't make any sense. We see what the solution is, and there's only 3 buttons, so you could very easily brute force this. Not for Grace.
But we need we need to go get a blind girl to go figure this out for us.
Oh, is this like one of those games where like if you know the solution to the puzzle, you can't just solve it? The character in the game has to know the solution to it?
No, so this one is specifically you need the child. You need the child to do the thing, otherwise Grace, nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
She is technically like a flag in the game that you need to go get in order to proceed. It's very silly that it is a thing. It just exists. But
no, but that makes sense. I understand.
Yeah. So we're gonna go grab Emily here. She is a tiny blind child. We need to grab her. We're gonna do a little reset here because it does change Chunk's AI and where we need him to be. We're also gonna grab this herb and go drop off a bracelet because we don't need that bracelet anymore. But we do need the herb because the herb allows us to skip, because usually if you don't grab the herb, you have to sit at that door for a while, listen to them ramble, and then you can go. However, if you grab the herb, it kind of bypasses that whole conversation piece and you can just go through the door. Why the mess indeed?
Why? Yeah, that's a good question. Oh, wow. Oh,
yeah, if you don't do the retry there, Chunk is impossible to bypass. And you might have saw me shoot the zombies earlier. That was to make sure that they weren't in that hall.
Thank God.
We snagged that from Insanity. Thank you, Zeke.
No problem. That's our contribution. And when we kind of rerouted this a little bit, we have to kill these 4 enemies that spawn here, and then one's going to turn into a blisterhead, but we don't have to worry about him. We changed this up a bit because originally the pistol was used for most of this, and they used the Requiem elsewhere, but we decided to use the Requiem here instead because it really speeds this up, because otherwise it takes forever, as you can see, to just shoot the pistol at them. They do die kind of fast, but
usually we would have these 2 guys to kill as well. Also, I like how there's just a leg sitting there. Anyways, we do want this guy to hit us. I don't have my SRT on right now, so that's kind of spooky for later, but we'll deal with it. Hello. Thank you. Oh, he missed me so many times. That's fine. It's fine. So we do want him to hit us. So, difficulty adjustment in this game is not very... It's not as relevant as other games, but we still want to take hits. This is purposeful, I swear.
The blister heads in this game are, if you've ever played Resident Evil 1 remake, these are the Crimson Head equivalents, where they're zombies that have come back to life, basically, and now they're stronger and more deadly. They can be kind of annoying when they show up later. On Insanity, there's a lot more of them throughout the game, and they do hit you most of the time. But thankfully, on casual, we don't have to deal too much with them.
Glad that FBI agent got away.
Basically, we only really worry about DA for Grace. On Leon, it's always going to be really high, so it doesn't really matter all too much. But for Grace specifically, it's just to make sure that zombies can get staggered more easily. Alright.
Now we're gonna blast.
We are gonna blast. Blasting
And then I
up
started
again.
blasting.
So we do have a boss fight with Chunk here. We're just gonna shoot him a bunch of times with the shotgun, empty out our gun here, and then we're gonna melee him quite a few times here until he moves out of the way.
Feels like
Get out of my way,
I feel like
buddy.
that was too easy. I feel like that shouldn't have worked. It did.
So he's probably gonna... Yeah, he's gonna break through. He was a big pain, and he's done.
He's gotta calm
Nice.
down.
Ooh, good shotgun rolls.
Yeah, we actually got double shotgun, double 5s actually, which is super nice.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Yippee! All
So
right,
that's
we're gonna
actually...
pick up
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
the double nades here. We're gonna pick up the double nades here because we're gonna need them for later. But yeah, go ahead.
I'll say that's so that's Chunk's brother. There are two brothers that are Chunk. There's
Chunk and
two,
Chunk.
There's two, yeah. There's two
Chunk and
different Chunk. Yeah, Chunk and Chonk, basically. They're just two big boys, and they have actual names. I think it's like Tommy and something else. I would say Timmy, but that sounds like a cop out. Like I'm making that up, but that might be their names. More shotgun shells.
Dude, we're having a great day.
You can never have enough. Truly.
So to say why I'm excited about all the shotgun ammo right now is that the game, when the boxes specifically, when you open them, it is RNG. Sometimes you'll get ammo for the wrong gun, and that's not good. Oh, there we go. We're gonna reset so she doesn't scream at us. But yeah, sometimes you'll get handgun ammo, sometimes you'll get shotgun ammo. Specifically, preferably we'd want shotgun ammo, but sometimes you just get the bad luck.
Now another cabin.
Do you want to explain this room?
Yeah, so this room has a whole bunch of blister heads that are gonna show up. Cat's gonna shoot this first enemy here to wake him up early because we need to kill him. She's gonna shoot these other ones as well. This is just the start. They're waking up a lot earlier. There's a lot of different ways you can go about doing this room, but it is kill based and you need to have everything dead by the time you finish it. The benefit here is we're gonna use a stack grenade to kill that whole room because we already woke it up. So that nade's gonna take care of most of them in that room. And now we're gonna wake this guy up. And while he's transforming, yeah, nice. Just make sure that everything's dead.
Gonna make sure that guy was dead.
And now what we're going to do is knock him into the wall, which gives us the execute prompt, which insta-kills these guys, which is very overpowered. Now we only got one left. Same thing. Oh, nice. That was actually a perfect room.
That was actually really clean. Nice. Yay! Oh, and more shotgun shells! Oh, you are alive. I had a feeling he was still alive.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh, hopefully.
Yeah, I wonder if that shot maybe didn't wake him up earlier. I thought it hit, but
I thought it hit too. That shot's really weird. You have to shoot between like a little crevice, and it can be a little awkward to get it, but hey, that's fine. Outside of that guy, that room is really clean.
Yeah, that's really clean. That room is surprisingly, it took us a little bit of time to optimize that. When I came over and tried doing casual stuff, I looked at that room and we worked on it a bit and realized that stack grenades kind of owned on casual. So that one nade that she threw in there generally kills about 4 enemies, 3 since that guy was asleep. But
yeah, double stacked grenades is. Yeah, I don't. There was a different way that I was doing that room before, which was kind of similar with the stack grenade. But that's specifically how we did it there is a lot faster. So that is now the one that we do. All right, so now basement. Basement is interesting. There's a few things that can go wrong, but there's a few things that can be very chill and relaxed. But unfortunately, sometimes things are not in our favor, so we pray.
this area is can be exciting. As you can see, we have Marie down here. This shot is the manipulator. The idea is to get her to not roar there. She goes for a missed grab instead. This is intentional so that we can affect her AI later to do the same thing. If she roars there later, she will do a grab and you'll die. But now that she went to do a grab there, she's going to do a roar later, which is what we need. She is awful.
Yeah, she's a pain in the butt. Alright, so we're just going to be grabbing a bunch of plugs. Also, I'm so sorry for getting flashbanged every time I reload.
You know, you're good.
It's so bright. I don't know why she is the bloom on her hands is incredibly bright.
Does she like put the flashlight in her mouth? Is that? And
yeah, she puts it under her like neck. I think she's like holding it, and it's shining right on her hand, which is great. Great for the attention to detail. Awful for the eyeballs.
Yeah. She's just so pale. I get it. I'm also a pale girly. It just so happens we flashbang people when people first shine a flashlight on us. Alright. So this is the room where we wanted to manipulate Marie's AI. So we're going to be doing a little setup here. We're going to grab our lug wrench over here. Oh, excuse me. We're going to be going up to this cage right here. We're going to wait till she takes a chomp. Shoot. And hopefully she does... Nope, she did not do exactly what we needed. That is unfortunate.
Really?
She's going to hit us. If she even lets me through. Let me through, thank you.
There you go.
So we'll take that, because sometimes she will grab. That is not the ideal thing. Usually what we would want is she just lets us go by, but she decided to roar. I think I shot a little too late before. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's where we talk about Marie being awful. That right there is her being awful, basically.
Yep. Just gonna shoot this guy right here. Hopefully I don't accidentally push this guy. If I move at all, for some reason, Grace prioritizes pushing this guy. Which is another thing. Sometimes the prioritization of the actions, it tends to prioritize pushing things or kicking things or doing a golf swing, which hopefully that doesn't happen later. Cross your fingers.
Yeah, basically Grace is a bully.
Do a golf swing later?
There is a chance.
There's a chance, but I hope not.
Interested in
I hope not for the sake of the run going well, but I hope so also so people can see the golf swing and how awful it is.
The smell.
It's really funny.
It's super funny because it just whiffs completely.
Yeah. If it happens, it'll be great for you guys. For me, on the other hand, you know what? We got a lot of shotgun ammo. I think we're okay.
Yeah, I think we're chilling. Also, you saw Kat use a key there. We didn't actually go into where it opened. That area is entirely optional, but the reason we did that is because when we use the key later, now that both uses of it are gone, the key itself will get removed. That's intentionally for inventorying stuff. That was one thing we had to figure out when we were routing this a little bit is the inventory is a big problem. But that kind of circumvents it. So you'll see later she's going to do the same thing and move another crane, but we actually go in this time. But it just helps us get rid of the key.
Oh, excuse me. Oh. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we're good.
Just trying to
You're
say
fine.
hi.
Yeah, sometimes they'll be a little grabby down here. It's not exactly ideal, but
You gotta
it's
learn
not the
manners.
worst. All right,
You gotta
so
learn
Marie's
personal
right here.
space.
We're gonna. Oh, what?
That's kind of crazy.
What? Everybody out of the way! Oh my! Excuse me. Can we not today?
A little too grabby today.
Okay,
A little
yeah,
too
we're
much.
we're having a little bit of a day today. Yes, so I think that happened because earlier she didn't do
Yeah.
at the gate.
It's like a weird trickle down effect where if one enemy's AI, specifically Marie, if she does something, then it's going to change her behavior and all the other things that she's going to do. Reloading checkpoints, making saves also all impact that.
Yeah, unfortunately, because we got grabbed a few times, it does kind of mess with a lot of things here. Unfortunately, there is a timing to this whole section. We're just gonna crouch and squeeze our way in. So there is a timing to it. So if you get grabbed once, the timing is just off entirely. So it's hard to kind of come back from that, but it's okay.
Yeah, that whole room is cycle based, and the second you're late on anything due to a grab or whatever it might be, the whole cycle gets thrown off, and you basically are stuck getting grabbed from those guys. Thankfully, they don't really do damage to you. It'd be annoying if they like bit you. Thankfully, they don't.
Yeah, sometimes you don't even. The grabs are. Yeah, sometimes it's. It is what it is. Anyways, time to light myself on fire.
As one does.
It's intentional, I promise.
It's like if you've ever seen that CS:GO clip of XQC lighting his teammate on fire with a Molotov, that's exactly what that is right there.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm not sure what my health is at right now because, again, I don't have my SRT open. I probably should open it, but it's fine.
It's fine.
For those wondering what SRT is, that is a speedrun tool. Very common in Resident Evil speedrunning, where it kind of injects into the game and lets us know like our health, enemy health, stuff like DA. Well, that gives you an idea of where your health's at.
Well, now I'm aware. Alright, I can't take any more bites. It's actually, we're gonna have to do some shooting. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, so the SRT is just used by a lot of runners to track and monitor a lot of those things. It's very important when you're doing like actual PvE attempts. So you can just keep track of your DA mostly and your health. Knowing that stuff is valuable, because in RE games, you really don't have a way of telling unless you look in your inventory, which is not fast.
Yeah, no. Unless it's RE7. But unfortunately, this game is not RE7, so you have to. There's no downtime menuing. But we're just gonna look up and pretend like our problems don't exist. If we don't see them, they don't see us.
See us.
Yeah,
and exactly. I've been saying that. But people have been saying this.
If you look away from your problems, they're not your problems anymore.
Exactly.
This is a life tip from Resident Evil 9.
You get it.
Hello. This is gonna be an interesting drop.
No, your character doesn't seem to be very panicked about the situation that they're in, but I guess they know what they're doing. So.
Finally stopped. Thank God.
Sort of. Yeah, you with the yeah boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
We got a yeah boy. Let's go.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. So usually those guys are not there. So what normally happens in there is we let the bites happen, we take a heal, they all get grinded up into a paste. However, not everything goes as planned. Thankfully, they just let us pass by, so it was pretty chill. We do need this heal though. This heal is a necessary heal. Thank you. I'm gonna say my DA is probably around 1100.
It's probably decently low, yeah, I would say. Given the fact that you went into critical, I'd imagine it's
probably pretty low, which is ideal for Arc later. Excuse me.
The whole objective of this area, if you're wondering, was we need to get 3 of these batteries to open up all of the jail cells, because that's where Emily is at. She's kind of locked in a cell right now. So we just need to get all 3 so we can get her out and loot and scoot and get out of this place.
Alright. Gosh.
Oh, I guess since it was implied, but we didn't really say it, Marie hates the light.
Oh yeah, she avoids it like no tomorrow. Although we seem like a flashlight ourselves, so she should avoid us. But you know, it is what it is.
She's just like me. I also hate the light. I hate sunlight.
Same. Anyways, so now that we got our 3 plugs, we can get out of here. And I made sure our ammo is below 8 to make sure that we had enough space for all the plugs. And so we also have enough ammo for ARC later on.
Why is it so loud? It's gonna be okay. Just don't let go.
Yeah, this will be the last time we play Grace, right? I think this is the last time we play her until the end of the game.
Come on. Come on.
We don't really see Grace.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we do the blood
Just before,
section.
yeah, and then also just before Raccoon City.
It's just putting you down.
So we do play as her. I lied. Is basically what just happened. We do play as Grace.
I can't believe you come on the internet and tell lies.
Yeah,
Who would do that? You really think people would do that?
Hi, Marie. Everybody say goodbye, Marie. We're gonna see her in a little bit, but
she could totally rip down this elevator. I don't know.
she really could. She's got power.
Grace? Are you hurt?
You mind if I read down on that so while we're in this elevator here?
That's good.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Good, Emily.
All right, of course.
Yep.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I want to remind everyone about Black in a Flash. Black in a Flash is a community that uplifts and connects Black speedrunners of all levels, hosting special events throughout the year to raise money for charity and celebrate Black talent in the gaming scene. Use !BAF in chat to learn more and get involved. Black in a Flash's next event, Juneteenth class of 2026, is airing June 18th. That's in 3 days through the 21st here on the Games Week channel. Use !Juneteenth in Twitch chat to learn more and see the schedule. Please check that out this weekend, y'all. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Truly and absolutely amazing event and amazing group of people. If you qualify for them, please also make sure you get involved. All right. So with that being said, back to the run. How are we looking, Kat?
Doing pretty good. We're escaping Care Center. We are gone. Care Center is no more.
Finally.
We made it. We did it.
We made it.
We're out of there.
We did it.
We did it.
Emily? Are you alright?
We are taking the blind child with us. She has no choice.
Emily? I don't know.
We're trying to save her, and Grace has kind of got that motherly instincts kicking in. Also, hey!
Oh my god.
Hey!
Whoa.
Hey!
Who are we yelling
That
at?
guy yells hey. Gotta yell at him. He yelled hey at us. We gotta yell hey back.
Yeah. Or we yell hey at him, and then he yells hey back.
Please.
Alright, so now we're going to be finishing up Grace here.
Resident Evil 8
Yeah.
reference.
Resident Evil, right? Lady D reference.
Just let it be in
And
here.
we're going to be going into third person in a moment.
Oh yeah, I guess if you haven't played this game does have multiple perspectives. It does. You can switch between first and third on either Grace or Leon Scott Kennedy.
Yes. So for Grace specifically, it is faster. So you'll see in a minute, she has this animation that she does. It's a common thing in Resident Evil games where certain characters have like funny animations depending on their health states or depending on, I don't know, Grace here just has a very unique looking run. You'll see. Oh, what the heck? I don't think I've ever seen her trip there.
That's a very interesting trip.
What the hell?
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the Ethan trips in RE8 where he would like randomly trip on stairs.
Yeah, that's very interesting. She trips sometimes, but that was a new one I've never seen. That's never happened before. Wow.
Buzzword.
Buzzword, let's go. Alright, so we're gonna grab this key for the helicopter. Check out this and get out of here. Everything's falling apart. Classic Resident Evil fashion. We must escape the lab that's falling apart.
Oh, no. Who could have
Self-destruct.
seen this coming?
We're just gonna grab this little tank here. So this tank allows us to not get grabbed, essentially. They can still hit us like that. Thank you for the example, zombie number 29. But they can't grab us, which is ideal, especially the floor zombies. So there are floor zombies that can grab us. But when we have this tank, for some whatever reason, they just don't. So we'll take it. Normally, the game wants you to spray the zombies with the tank, but...
We don't got time for that.
We don't got time.
No, we don't. That sounds like too much.
Alright, time to get the run boost.
Yes, it's so, as you can see here, Grace speeds up by like 50%. Like, she gets incredibly fast. The trade-off is something can happen called tripping, where you will stumble forward and it kind of loses a little bit of time like that.
There we go. I was like, where is it? I was waiting for it.
You can get either like a small one that's like less slow where you don't really stop, or you get that one where it's you fall straight to the ground.
That is the worst one.
It is very annoying, yeah.
She trips on dry ground, but then she can just run straight through like a river of blood.
Yep.
Yep.
Dang,
sure can. So we switched to first person, or we switched back to first person, because she can trip there as well. So if you switch before she trips, it's a good time. But sometimes she trips anyways, and it's like, well, all right. Bon voyage.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
I'm coming in.
And the reason we play in first person for most of the game is, one, first person is just cooler, and two, you're generally faster in terms of turning corners, doing interactions, shooting your guns, switching weapons. All that is better in first person than it is in third person.
It's way more consistent. There are people that do third person speedruns. It is a thing. You can usually choose whatever you want to do. Third person, you do third person. You want to do first person, do first person. However, first person will always generally be faster, just because of how boaty. I guess the best way to describe third person is that it feels like you're driving a boat.
Yeah, exactly. Now we have a tower defense.
Yes.
Basically, the whole plan here is we need to let Grace open that door, and we need to kill all the zombies. So you see Cat pre-shooting a lot of zombies that are already on the ground. These are zombies that would otherwise become active later, and the sooner you get this done, the faster she'll get through the door. Some of the zombies are really hard to hit because they're like, their heads are like barely poking out, like these guys here. It's good.
That is very good.
Okay, he's not there.
There's a little bit of RNG to sometimes some enemies spawning. She's gonna go to a spot further down here to get a better angle on the rest of the zombies that are available for her to shoot. Specifically, this guy over here.
There's gonna be another guy that comes out here. I just want to make sure I got him. Okay, I did. All right, now that we got those guys, we can go back. Specifically, the one guy behind the wall there. You can't shoot him from here. You usually have to wait for him, but we ain't got time for that. All right, shoot him and. Shoot him. Like that, and reload. And she should be good. There you go. Nice. Very smooth. Sometimes there is a little bit of RNG of where they're placed, and at the end, like Zeke said, it's very hard to shoot them sometimes, but they were very nice today. Really love to see that.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, sir. I have a chapel to go to for a boss fight.
Leon's one-liners in this game are just as corny as they are in every other game.
Classic Leon fashion.
Of course.
We got the Blisterborn. So the Blisterborn is, as you can see, he has blisters over his body. Generally speaking, the game wants you to destroy all the blisters, and when you do that, the boss dies. However, with this rifle and on casual, it's actually faster to just deplete his health to 0 by blasting him in the head.
Oh wow, you're gonna ignore the giant obvious weak spots? That's
exactly.
Wild.
Nice.
So he's very wiggly. So sometimes the hitbox for his head can be very small, I guess the best way to say it. Everybody say goodnight to Blisterborn.
Good night, Blisterborn.
Goodbye. Kiss, kiss.
Sleeping.
He go night night. And that was that. But yeah, there is a few things you can do in that room, but as soon as you activate or you hit one of the weak points, that activates all the zombies in that room, and we don't want that. So just shoot the head.
There's gotta be a way to get to the surface.
Easy peasy.
And now this is the last time we play as Grace until the end of the game. Now I'm not a liar.
You're not a liar. No, you're not a liar now.
You wouldn't lie to us twice, would you?
Oh, absolutely.
Suspicious.
That's suspicious.
That's weird.
This section is pretty short. We have Emily now, but she's not looking too good. She feels
Fine.
she's categorically not fine.
She's
We need to get her out of here. So another situation where we need to turn on some lights and get some power restored so we can activate everything and get out of here. Doing this, however, brings a familiar friend back to hang out again. As you can tell, it's very dark.
love our familiar friend.
I like friends.
We love friends. I don't know how much you'd love this friend, but you know, she's cool. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
I mean, you say she's cool, I trust you.
Our friend is here. So we have to do these switches. So we want to flip these switches in a specific order so that way she doesn't bother us. The less she bothers us, the better. So we're gonna grab this, we're gonna shoot her once here. That way she basically stuns. She stuns for a long time, which is ideal, that's what that is. She's gonna stay there for a good amount of time, and then the light gets her, so she's stunned even more, which, whew, we can just get on by. So because she's stunned there, and I don't know why, but for some reason she doesn't spawn over here when we come by. I don't know if you know, Zeke, why she just doesn't spawn over here.
I'm not sure. We have a similar thing on Insanity where we position her in a door and she just doesn't spawn here. I think it might have something to do with like her last location and her AI still technically being aggroed to you. So kind of like that same logic as at the beginning of the game where she won't break through stuff as long as she's aggroed to you. I think it has something to do with that. Though I'm not 100% certain, but it is convenient, very convenient.
I mean, it is definitely convenient. We will take convenience. All right, so this is our last switch, but it's stiff and stuck. So we gotta take care of that. But first, we gotta do a little round him up. Make sure she doesn't go anywhere.
Come on.
Sorry, ma'am. You're gonna stay right there. Thank you.
You would imagine
We can
a
play
blast from that gun would definitely
Whatever the opposite of a quick time event is, that's what that was.
slow time event.
Yeah.
So the funny thing about Marie here with the Requiem specifically is if you watch a cutscene earlier, Leon destroys her head with the Requiem. But for some reason when with Grace does it, she's still perfectly fine.
Yeah, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. No. I do like there's like a contrast between when Grace shoots the Requiem and when Leon does. Like when Grace shoots it, she like recoils like crazy.
There's like kickback, yeah. Hello. Hello, friend. You're gonna die now.
Get out of the fucking...
I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. We're killing your friend now. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
She's gotta go.
you just wanted a hug.
We will remember her fondly.
Finally.
Finally. Alright, so this part is awful. We can't hit the vitals, but hopefully we're lucky. There we go. So the game has auto-aim there. Very bad auto-aim. So canonically, or like the lore, I guess, behind that is that you're not supposed to hit her vitals. However, because of that, the game forces you not to do it. So it flings your gun around. Like, no, don't shoot that. No, don't shoot that. No, don't shoot that. But if you do shoot it, it makes that cutscene come up sooner. Which makes it quite annoying, as you can tell. She's very wiggly. She's moving all over. So sometimes hitting those shots is incredibly difficult.
Yeah, and then after
Don't worry, though. We didn't hit the vitals.
Yeah, and so immediately after that, Leon straight up lies to Grace at the end of the game. I didn't hit her any of her vitals. Like, well, that's actually exclusively what we did, is hit her vitals. That's all we did.
Leon's telling lies. A lot of liars around here.
We got a lot of lies in this episode today. My goodness.
Also, I just want to say, if you are an arachnophobe, please look away now. There will be a giant spider on the screen.
Good old Titan Spinner.
So just, if you're not a fan of spiders, I would highly suggest you look away. I will tell you when it's safe. Alright, so the spider's gonna come through the wall here. We're gonna shoot him a few times. 1.
Oh, yeah, wow.
2.
I don't know what I expected.
It was a giant spider.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you said it would be. Yeah.
A lot of us thought this could have been, when we first played, that it was going to be Black Tiger. Like on first glance, because the other big spider is Black Tiger in Resident Evil 1, which is, a big boss spider. But this is not Black Tiger. This is a different large spider.
Yes.
Which I think is a missed opportunity. It'd have been cool to have Black Tiger back.
Basically, think of this game as nostalgia bait the game.
Especially
there's
this
a
part,
lot of references to older games, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 1. Basically, all the older titles get kind of like a little reference point at some point or another. Just gonna parry that guy real quick. Okay. So we're just gonna do a little setup here. We want to make sure we angle ourselves directly on the butt of the spider. And then we're gonna take out our shotgun and blast away. Hopefully she doesn't move. And we're good.
Nice.
All right, you're safe
Beautiful.
to look now, chat. Arachnophobes, you're safe. Everything's fine now. You can look.
Yeah, that spider, even on Insanity, that spider takes a massive amount of damage when you shoot it with a shotgun right in the weak point. It looks like a threatening boss if you don't blow it up pretty fast, but he's actually a pretty big pushover.
He's a big pushover. I know on Insanity that boss has changed quite a bit. You guys had a lot of different strats, I suppose, for him. For us, it's more or less just make sure it was shotgun for a while, and then we were like, oh, let's just use a Requiem shot, and that should be good. And we haven't been able to find anything faster, so I guess that's just what it is.
Yeah, your guys' strat is kind of like the Insanity strat now, except we have to follow her around while she spins. We still kill her in that same spot, but she kind of spins in place, and we got to track her. But ultimately, a similar concept. And now we're in Raccoon City.
You're very healthy.
Yay.
On shotgun ammo today. That is great.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Yes. This is Raccoon City. It's obviously in shambles. They retconned this whole area, said, oh, it's not actually a nuke that hit the town. It was a missile.
Interesting.
Yep.
Because,
that was...
I don't know.
That was a retcon they introduced in RE3 remake, I believe, where they retconned that it was not a nuke, but instead a ballistic missile, which is why there's a massive crater in the distance you'll see, which we unfortunately don't get to visit. I wish we would have been able to go to the crater.
That is
there's
unfortunate,
not a lot of freedom in Raccoon City, unfortunately, but you do get to see some things from older Resident Evil games.
I don't see a single raccoon here. What are you talking about?
That's true.
And
More lying.
more lies. Wait, there are
lying.
raccoons though. There's the figures. They're raccoons.
Oh, yeah, I suppose that's fair.
New sheriff.
Yeah.
Technically
Yeah.
not lies.
Zombies.
What? That's impossible.
It would have been
blame you
really
for that
cool
one.
if Raccoon City was like an open area, like if it was more open world, just only here in Raccoon City, where you could have literally gone anywhere. I think that would have been super cool. It's a little dialogue.
Little dialogue skip. Yep. So normally there would be a little dialogue with Sherry there, and you'd have to wait a little while. It's like a, what was that, 3 seconds time?
Yeah,
6
like-
seconds?
About somewhere between
Very
3 and 6 seconds, yeah.
Relays over there, huh?
Very minimal time save, but it is
Be a
nice.
fun trip.
So we just gotta look at a bunch of points that we're gonna go visit.
Got the location.
One of those points
got
is
the
so
location.
much worse than the others, and it's not
Yeah.
even close.
One of them, we might go golfing.
Yeah. You also heard Kat mention Sherry, kind of like an RE4 when Leon had Hunnigan in his ear, kind of telling him what to do. We have Sherry Birkin, and if you're familiar with Resident Evil, you know Sherry Birkin was the little girl that Leon and Claire saved in Resident Evil 2, and she was also in Resident Evil 6 as well. She is kind of the guiding voice now of this game.
And now she's not
Oh, I
annoying
see.
in my speedruns. In the original RE2, Sherry is kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. She stutter steps a lot, so now she's actually helpful, which is nice. Thank you, Sherry. You've grown up so fast. All right, so we have a few sections we have to go get. We have to go get some more fuses. Classic.
Yay.
I love
Fuse
fuses.
time. We love fuses. There's a
Type
fuse
one
over
in
there,
chat
the
if you
green
like
light.
a fuse.
Yeah, type 1 in chat. You like fuses? Type 1. Alright, so we're gonna do a little shit up here. Gonna grab our valve. We're gonna use it on this door over here. But we're gonna look up and away from our problems. Yet again.
Yeah, Leon's a big proprietor of the look away and it can't hurt you. I guess
We're gonna
philosophy.
take a little sneak peek though. Little sneak peek. So with
Another
the sneak
slow
peek,
timer
what it
then.
does... Oh, wow, okay.
Whoa.
Funny here.
Whoa.
That usually doesn't happen.
Someone trying to nom.
Oh, there we go.
Well, oh. Okay.
Whoa.
We're having a great time today.
Whoa.
You know, I always
Leon,
wanted to get
you cannot
puked
walk
on,
that
it's
off,
fine.
Leon. You cannot walk that off. You gotta go to a hospital, Leon.
He's fine.
It's fine. Nothing a little injection won't help. Yeah, so that's really unfortunate. Normally, when you take a look, it forces the big molded, or not molded, the Blisterborn, RE7 pilled,
Yeah.
sorry.
He looks like the big molded like a lot, though. I'll give you that.
They do look like molded to me. That's why I keep calling them mama molded or something. But anyways, normally you take the sneak peek and it forces the big Blisterborn to start throwing hands. But unfortunately, for some reason, it hit earlier than usual. But it is what it is. We got out relatively unscathed. Just a little puke on our back, but don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Hello, fellas.
Good
Just
morning.
passing through. Just
Pretty-
passing through. Excuse me very much.
We're gonna get a new gun here. A very surprisingly strong weapon when it's used in a certain way. Of the Gal, which is submachine gun.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
You were fine. Don't worry.
Alright, so we're just gonna reload our gun here. Everything's good. But yeah, we are gonna use the Gal for a little later fight. But we normally would have sold it because it does give quite a bit of money. This game does have a money system, much like RE4. But instead of spending the money on fancy new toys, we do get upgrades later on, which we will see. But we're not going to sell the Gal. Anyways, we have a fight coming up, and I'm not excited.
This is where
Why
the
is
golf
that?
swing could happen.
Tell me more.
Please no golf swing. Please no golf swing.
Oh, this is where
I
golf
can't.
swing. Okay.
We've already had enough silliness today.
Type 1 in chat for golf swings.
So there
No, no golf swings. Oh no.
This so this area is another kind of like when we say cabin, it's in reference to Resident Evil 4, where it's like a kill everything timer based, sometimes not timer based section, but we have to go fill up this gas can, but we can't because now the town lumberjack is here.
Let me guess.
You must be the town lumberjack.
I love that line. And so the whole point of this is Kat's gonna use the sniper and the shotgun for a lot of this, where she's gonna kill every enemy that she can.
Oh my god. That was whatever.
So these guys, all
Yeah,
these
do a little
plats.
shoot.
Oh, nice. Plats are very good here. Nice. The idea is you kill every enemy, and there's gonna be like a little mini boss enemy with a chainsaw at the end, where we need to essentially kill it as fast as possible with hopefully a stagger, a kick, and then an execute. So we'll see here. Kat's gonna shoot through this at a specific time. That lets us know that he spawned, and it's gonna stagger him before this moves. Now he's gonna be down here. She's gonna push him and kick him.
Oh, no golf swing. Let's
no
go.
golf.
Let's go.
That was really good. Good recovery on
a
that
little
explosion.
Yeah, the explosion was a little spooky there, but we got a lot of double clats, so that was good. That was very nice, very nice. Yeah, when you get a 2-for-1 special, that's the money right there.
Yeah, the golf swing that we were talking about is that kick where she kicked him into the wall. Sometimes he doesn't collide with the wall and instead falls to the ground, and if it'll give you a prompt to execute him, but what Liam will instead do is he'll grip his axe like a golf club. He will swing at him and just completely miss. It is the worst thing ever.
It's a reset and a half right there. Thankfully that didn't happen. Although it would have been great. I kind of wish I got to show that guy, show that off to you guys. But unfortunately, if that would happen, that would mean I would have to use a lot more ammo. That I'd much rather not use all my ammo.
Yeah, I don't love that fight, especially on Insanity. But thankfully, on Insanity, we skipped that fight. We don't have to do that anymore.
You guys got all the fancy glitches now.
Yeah, thankfully, because I hate that fight. Because I golf swung all the time, and
you were the team captain of golf swing.
Yeah, I could not stand that fight.
Captain golf swings.
Oh yeah, maybe that's what the S stands for Leon S. Kennedy. Leon Swing Kennedy.
Leon Swings Kennedy.
He's swinging away. Alright, we got our crank here, so we're going to be going into a mortar section. The mortar section is better, like for better terms, hell. Excuse me, sir. Okay, didn't grab, thank you.
Mortars is where runs go to die, and it is obvious once you see what mortars is. There's a bit of RNG to it. There's a method to it as well, but if you get unlucky, and sometimes that just happens, you could just lose a whole bunch of time here, or if you're on Insanity, you can just die in one hit. Very not fun area. No one likes mortars.
Yeah, no matter what category you're on, it's just not a very fun section. And bloom.
G17.
G17, aim with the bloom. It's so fun. So for those who are probably very confused on what I'm talking about, if you don't fully aim the gun, it sometimes will just not shoot where you're aiming at all. All right, we're gonna throw a little grenade there. Hopefully it kills. It did. We're gonna get bopped there a little bit, but we just want to make sure we grab a tracker here. The tracker is money. We need money. There is a little bit of a dependence on that. So if we don't have a specific amount of money, we won't get all the upgrades that we need later on. And those are very important. Otherwise, things just don't die.
I imagine that's not ideal.
No.
It is not.
We want things to die. Alright. So if I wouldn't have stopped him there, he would have grabbed me, and that would have sucked. I just gonna sit there for a second so all the bombs go there and not over here. Please don't grab me. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Nice. That was a very good mortars.
Thank you.
Mortars was good.
About as good as you want it to go, honestly. That can go off the rails so unbelievably fast.
You can get comboed from like a zombie into the mortar, into another zombie, into another mortar, and then dead.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if you guys saw, but zombies have guns in this game, so they can just start blasting you like crazy.
Why do the zombies have guns?
BSAAs.
Yeah, it's the BSAA zombies, which were like the military that were deployed here, military quote unquote. But since the virus that we are now dealing with has people or zombies retain part of like their memory and what they do, they keep their guns and they start blasting.
And they hurt. They hurt real bad.
Oh yeah. The repair kit, now there's just one more piece to get.
Yes. Whew, and then Raccoon City is capiche done. All finished.
I still
So
haven't
far,
seen
pretty
a single
good.
raccoon.
Yeah, we actually haven't seen a raccoon yet.
We have not. They are around, I promise.
I'll believe you.
You can hear
I'll
them in the
believe you.
distance.
Okay, I'm not sure if you told me. Did you plan on showing off a certain character in RPD?
Oh, I could. If he shows up. Sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not sure what his trigger is. There's a funny cameo character, which I will not spoil, but if we see him, it's very funny they put him in. I love Capcom for doing it. So if there's a chance we might see a guy.
I can try and see if we can find the guy. I would like to see him. I love that guy. He's the best guy.
I think he'll show up
may
if
know what we're talking about.
Yeah, some of you probably are privy to it. I think he'll show up if you do, like if you get the key item from the from the library and then you jump down and go back into that room where he is. I think he'll show up then. I'm not 100% certain.
We'll see.
It's a surprise.
I could take a little gander.
Yeah.
There's a few places where he can show up. He can show up.
I'll be giving him the voice line too.
Boing 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 boing.
Boing, boing.
Ah, bloom.
I hate the reticle on this gun so much. It's like the biggest reticle. Unless you zoom in, you're kind of just spraying and praying at that rate.
This building is confused me so bad when I was playing casually. It still sometimes does. Like
It gave me vertigo the first time I came in here.
It really messes with me. Especially like right here, where you jump down and then now you're running straight up, and it's like,
Oh, yeah, you get used to it after a while, but the first time you play this,
it feels like you're still moving up, but like you're walking.
yeah. And then like you're in this area now where you're like walking on like glass that's hanging above the town. It's so disorienting sometimes.
So I did shoot the guys there. I shot out the window underneath of them because I do need them to kind of... I need them for money. So if they fall down, they basically get money for killing them, essentially. So we do need that.
Let's find those dead.
We're a little poor. Give me that. I want the grenades for later.
Yeah, the money running on casual is pretty tight. You need a pretty certain amount to get through the game. Because the weapon upgrades and stuff you buy is actually very significant to kill bosses within certain cycles and to avoid running out of ammo, because obviously more damage means less ammo needs to be used. So a lot of that stuff is very important in the run. Little shortcut shot there to drop down the box, which I, embarrassingly, when I first started running this game, didn't even know was an option. I was going the long way around.
I was going the long way around too when the game first came out. I was like, oh yeah, this is like the way we should go. And then I think I saw Niddle get on the box, and I was like, oh,
there's a box
get
there.
on that box. Oh, well, okay then. And we get some money. Oh, we got 15K.
Ooh, oh.
That's big money.
Yeah, sometimes you just get money from things dying around you. It's pretty nice.
It's a fat stack right there. That's a down payment on a house.
Yeah, we need about, I think if I remember correctly, it's around like 66,000 money.
And the money you'll see
around there, 62, I think.
The money you see in the top right corner sometimes isn't actually the exact amount of money that she has. There's like a running tally collector in her inventory that gets added once you get to a box. So that includes boss kills and enemy kills and stuff like that. Some of them are not added in until you actually turn them in.
Everything died here. Hello, sir. Excuse me, sirs. Just gonna grab this shotgun ammo and this tracker right here.
Now, would it really be a Leon game without an elevator?
No. So this elevator, there's a few ways you can go about this elevator. We need to kill things for money's sake, but you can just go down this whole entire elevator, just not looking. You can just sit in this corner, look up, and pretend like nothing exists. They can't. You can't see them. They can't see you.
You know what? Yeah. I can't argue with that.
No. But we do need money, so we are going to kill some things. What I like to do is just kind of shoot them in the back. Whee! Next! Formal line! Orderly line! Come on now, we don't have all day.
Oh, two at once.
2 for 1! Very nice! Enjoy your trip!
They just
Make it an amusement park ride.
Yeah.
just flop
Next!
off like this.
Oh, hello. Oh, he decided.
Oh, he's rolling.
He was rolling.
He's doing a barrel roll.
He was going places. Next.
Oh. How is he still alive after that fall?
Off you go.
Not alive after that one.
Up you go.
Yep.
Oh, you too?
So this is an
Off
entirely
you go.
timed section. Technically, you don't have to really kill anything at all here. Eventually, the elevator will just go down, but at the very end, a blister head will spawn. Excuse me, that you would typically kill on harder difficulties because otherwise he will mess you up bad.
he hits hard. There he is. So we're just gonna let him swing. We're gonna parry him, and then just get rid of him. Just for the money's sake. He should cost... You know what? These guys should cost more money. I'm not gonna lie. They cost the same amount as these guys.
Yeah, it is messed up.
Alright, power cutscene. Power cutscene.
Now there's only one zombie on the elevator, apparently.
Alrighty. Now we can get out of here. We have finally finished the first half of Raccoon City.
Yippee!
And we're going to be going off to the next part.
Yay!
Yippee!
It's like we say
Motorcycle ride,
half.
though.
It's more like geographically half, but in terms of like stuff you have to actually do, it's more like 80%
That's a
of like
Yeah.
this whole area. Because the next part is mostly all condensed within RPD.
make up for lost time.
But I was actually a really good Raccoon City. I think everything went pretty smoothly.
It's 15 miles to the
Yeah. Other than a few little hiccups, we went pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Now onwards to the Leon needs to be a showboat.
Yeah, the
So
Aura
we're gonna
Farm.
take a little ride. Yeah, the Aura farming section.
The Aura.
Classic.
Oh, I've seen this section before.
Yeah, good old classic Aura farming. So this section is completely on rails. I can literally not touch a single button, and Leon just kind of does cool stuff. You can, as far as I'm concerned, you can sort of steer, but there's not really any point to. So you just kind of let Leon do his thing. But Victor's here. So Victor kind of has an issue with Leon, and he's going to try to kill us. He's going to try to rocket us all day. So we're just going to kill these dogs. Excuse me. Thank you.
Yeah, I guess we didn't really touch on Victor. I guess
We did not.
Gideon.
So Victor you don't really see until later on. He is mostly like condensed to cutscenes for a while. We can't kill that dog, by the way. That dog is unkillable. I don't know why. But that being said, this is Victor. He is cool motorcycle guy,
Pups could use more training.
and he's sending his dogs after us. Also, fun little fact: if you don't shoot some of these dogs, they die of cringe. I don't
What
know
is that?
why, but they just do.
They die
like
of
right now. They just die
Oh,
of
I
cringe.
see. I
Just die of
see.
cringe. I don't know why. They just fall on over. Ah, you fool! No, sir. You die. Alright, so we have a few more doggies to get rid of. And it's smooth sailing. Excuse me, sir. Sir, please die. Thank you very much. Alright, so we almost got Victor. We got him. He's right. Classic. Alright, can't go that way, obviously, so now it's time to blow up some barrels. More things to press buttons. I really kind of wish that you had a little bit more freedom with the motorcycle.
Yeah, there's a bug that happened. You can do a little bit earlier than where she's out right now. Doesn't really accomplish anything, but if you manipulate where you're driving by turning to the left a little bit when you go over one ramp, you'll actually drive up a building, and you'll be on the top of the buildings while driving. Doesn't really accomplish anything. I think, in fact, it might be slower, but it is a funny little glitch.
All right. Now we have a little section where Leon just shows off. Classic Leon fashion, of course.
Yeah, this is very unnecessary. What he's about
Leon
to do.
show off Kennedy over here. The wheelie is so unnecessary.
Yeah.
He has no plan here either. This is just all off on just gut instinct. Like, yeah, there's totally gonna be another half that I can land on over here.
This camera pan's pretty cool, though, I will say.
We do get to
It
see the
is.
crater.
It really is.
A little bit. I think the first time you get to see this part, it's really, really cool. But on replay, it's kind of like, all right.
They kind of exaggerate how big Raccoon City is with that, though, because I'm pretty sure Raccoon City is not actually that large.
No, it's not really that. It's a fun little thing. If you don't do anything here, Leon will just fall off his bike and die.
It is
It's
very
not
funny.
even like a bad fall either. He just rolls around and he's like, oh, I'm dead.
That's your life lesson, to wear a helmet when you're riding a motorcycle.
Please wear a helmet. Check it.
Oh, sorry. A little sneeze.
You are good.
All right. We get to see a familiar place. Get all the nostalgia in there.
Can't believe it's still standing.
I can't believe it's still standing either.
Neither can I,
Where is it?
honestly.
No. No.
Raccoon City Police Department.
Also, thank you, chat, for the blessies. All right, let's see if we can find our friend.
Yeah, hopefully he shows up. He's a funny guy.
Funny little guy.
Fingers crossed.
I don't remember where he is.
He's in the... Yeah, I think if you go into this room later, he'll show up in like these windows here on your right. I believe.
Let us see. I would like to see him.
And so I think if you go back in now on that side, I can't remember if there's a way to open up that gate behind you or not.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, I think it's if you go through here. A slight detour for the sake of content, guys.
Don't worry, yeah.
Oh, not there. We're gonna go find him. Where is he?
We gotta
I
know.
have to kill the... We don't know. He's not here.
You might have to kill that guy.
Rest easy, officer.
Where's our buddy at, guys?
I wonder if there's
Where
like a
is he?
random chance he just doesn't show up. Yeah, I think there's a random chance he just doesn't show.
Yeah, he's a slippery fella.
One more time, and if he's not showing up, he doesn't show up. That is so unlucky. He just doesn't. He's a shy. He's a little shy.
I'm shy.
He's a little bit of a shy guy.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. I didn't want to take too long, but it would have been nice if he just showed up. Sometimes he did, like, I think on my first playthrough, he showed up, like, instantly. I was like, oh, my guy! But he just decided not to show up today.
That's
So
unfortunate.
sad he hates us.
Yeah, the guy we're referring to, by the way, is Tofu, which is a bonus character game mode that was introduced in RE2. And he was put in here as a cameo. He kind of shows up and just walks around.
It makes noises, and it's very cute. I was almost crying. I was like, oh my god, it's Tofu! I was so excited. Alright, so this is Orphanage. So no intro, skips this entire section. You'll start to see why a lot of people don't generally like to do this section. It's sitting under a bed. I think it's cool the first time around, but then the second time and the next time after that, it gets a little tedious because there's not really much you can do. You have to wait for these kids to come in. They slap the beds a little bit, and then they leave.
It's a very
As kids
slow
do.
section. Yeah, I did this as a kid. Did you guys do this as a kid?
Oh, yeah. You didn't do it? You did this? I
Smacking
did
the
this.
beds? And giggling?
Yeah. Is that something you did? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they have to go to
One of
they
us
have
is
to go to
out.
each
One of
and
us is
every
not like
single
the other
one.
in this call. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You know, they could have been more efficient about this. They could have split up and done all beds at the same time.
Honestly,
Like,
They really could have done a more efficient job.
Really? Yeah, they really could have. You mind if I read an announcement real quick?
Go for it. You got all the time in the world right now.
Yeah. I just wanted to remind people at SGDQ, everyone here in this call will be there, so you should be there. Summer Games Done Quick 2026 will be live in Minneapolis, Minnesota from July 5th to 11th. Visit gdq.gg to learn more or register for the event. You can check out the schedule at gdq.gg/schedule. If you aren't registered already, you still have time to register. Early registration is over, but we are currently at late registration at $175, and you gotta make sure that you do it now, because if you wait until the event starts, it's going to raise again. So make sure if you even have slight remote interest in going to SGDQ or GDQ in person, I highly recommend it. It's a great experience. And of course, we're going to see Captain Ezekiel run this game, but on hopefully Insanity if the incentive gets met at SGDQ as well.
Donate to see Insanity is what we're saying.
Donate to make me go insane.
Exactly. Then also to change your outfits.
Yeah, there'll be a costume
This is
bid war
true.
as well.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Very nice.
All right, so this whole spot is a lot of go hide under thing and wait.
Fair.
Hide under thing and wait.
Fair. I am interested, I guess, in some thoughts about some RE stuff that's been happening in the world recently. First of all, an RE movie is coming out later this year. How are y'all feeling about that?
Oh boy. We've been through this many a times.
It's either gonna be okay or bad.
Fair.
That's my guess. That's my take on it. I'm hoping it's good, but
But you don't think it's gonna be like anything like great or anything like that. You're gonna be like, oh, it's okay, or like
It's hard to imagine. I mean,
it's really hard.
It's Zach Kreger, right? Doing that one.
yeah. I that's why I have faith in it, because he directed Weapons, and I love Weapons.
Yeah, Weapons is very good. So I'm hopeful that it'll be, like Kat said, at least good. Like, I don't want to feel like I wasted my money seeing it, which is unfortunately the case with like a lot of Resident Evil, like, movie or TV show content we've been given. There are some situations where it's been pretty decent, but yeah, we're not quite what we want. It's kind of hard to make a Resident Evil movie due to the way it's stretched over so many games. And like, I think honestly, we've talked about a lot about RE7, but the best Resident Evil to make a movie out of would be Resident Evil 7.
It would be. Also, just to mention, you've probably seen me go down that hall like 2 times, and you're like, why are you going down this hall multiple times? There are little girls that are waiting at the end of that hallway. So if you don't do what I just did there, you won't despawn them, and they just kind of sit there, and then you gotta go hide again, which we obviously do not want to do. So to avoid that, we just go down the hall, activate them, go out the hall, go back in, and that basically despawns them. Very weird. I don't know why. I think that's a bug. I don't think they're supposed to be there.
Yeah, I don't know. It was always super confusing because they just weren't there for me on my first playthrough. Because I think I did that on accident because I was scared. I like walked down and I was like, nope, and I turned around.
That is fair. I guess another thing in the Resident Evil world that happened recently that I'm interested in your thoughts about. How do y'all feel about the Code Veronica remake that was announced?
Excited.
I can't wait. Claire! Claire! She's so beautiful.
We do get another Claire game, other than RE2 remake. It's nice to have another one.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Captain Ezekiel run it at AGDQ 2028.
Oh my god.
Mark the words, guys.
Mark the words.
Mark the words.
I hope the hard difficulty isn't ridiculously dumb.
They love doing that ever since RE3.
Yeah, so for those who don't know what we're talking about, RE7 had a fantastic hard difficulty. Madhouse is wonderful. Ever since RE3 Remake, they have been shoving hard, stupidly hard difficulties down our throat. I think they kind of pulled back on it a bit since then, which I think is the better idea. Like, Insanity is kind of reeling it back in. But the hardest difficulty is often just impossible to manage, or just you're gonna break a few things, I'm sure.
Yeah, Insanity was one of the hardest difficulties that casually did not feel very good, especially when playing as Grace. I know a lot of people who actually quit Insanity before getting out of Care Center because you were stuck there for so long. But yeah, we had what was it? Inferno for RE3R, Village of Shadows.
Yeah.
Professional RE4R, which was really rough.
But it's basically they stuck to the same difficulties as the OG, so it makes sense for that one.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm curious on how Code Veronica is going to go for a harder difficulty, because they will do it, obviously. But I'm very curious on how they go about it. Also, I really hope Alfred still laughs.
Yeah.
Really good. I hope he still has the dolphin laugh.
The funny thing is, this is like our 4th or 5th REV game. You know, because we have Resident Evil Revelations, and then we have Resident Evil Village. Now we have Resident Evil Veronica, and if you count Roman numerals, Resident Evil 5. So we have a lot of REV games.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. I kind of wish they kept it as Code Veronica, but...
Yeah. Now when people say, have you played Rev? Yeah, what are we asking here? Because we're asking a whole different type of game.
Yeah. I really do hope they keep that laugh.
Oh, yeah.
I want to do... I found out I can do the laugh. Calco, hire me.
Oh, God.
Welcome, Claire! God, I hate that I can do that. I hate...
That was good, though. That was really good.
It was good.
Oh, God. Good old Alfred laugh. Anyways, we finally finished the orphan section. Get us out of here.
We are done with the 8-minute walk and talk.
We are done.
Straight back into the action, though.
Leon.
We did mention that old character Tofu coming back, but there's more than just Tofu coming back.
Hello, Mr. X. How you doing? Long time no see, buddy. What's it been, 20 years? 30 years? Ah, it's good to see you.
One thing I don't like about what they did with Mr. X in this is his footsteps aren't as heavy. I like his big, chunky footsteps.
He's very quiet. Usually you would normally get to hear him coming from a distance. But not in this one. Also, he throws a helicopter at you.
I have a confession to make, and that is, I've never played a Resident Evil game.
Wanna run that by me one more time?
I've never played a Resident Evil game. Is this a good one to start with?
It depends. If you're interested in the lore.
So if you're interested in the lore, RE1R is a good place to start.
Apparently it's someplace in
Then RE2, you could do all the remakes. I mean, the remakes are fun, or you can do the classics. The classics are also bangers. I highly recommend you check them out regardless. But you should fix that yesterday.
I should. Wait until you realize that. Wait until I tell you I've also never played a Silent Hill game either. Never in my life.
You might be in hostile territory now, Ozmourn.
Yeah.
We need to fix that as of yesterday.
This is no longer a safe space. I fear.
I'm a little disappointed.
Honestly, you should be, if I'm being so real. Because I should have gone there by now.
Yeah, so this is the game's version of the merchant. It's done through this item box. This is where we're swapping out our gun for the police shotgun, which is stronger of a gun, and then we're also upgrading a bunch of stuff. This is all very important for the fight coming up right now, which is the Tyrant fight, which we're fighting the mutated version of him. Similar to the way he looks in Resident Evil 2. We are going to use this upgraded, very powerful shotgun to kind of sit here and blast him.
Oh, there we go. I was kind of worried there. That was something new he doesn't usually do.
He has a weak point right there on his chest. And he's dead. Nice.
All right, I was a little worried. He was just standing there. Sometimes, usually he tries to swing at me, but he was just sitting there, standing there, menacingly. It's a little scary.
Menacingly.
The half-slinging slasher.
Made it.
Just standing there and staring at me. Anyways, so now we finally are out of
At the orphanage.
Raccoon City,
There's not
essentially.
much left of it.
We got some other things we gotta go check out.
Look for Gris.
Now we're going under Raccoon City.
We are. We are.
But yeah, to kind of touch on... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was just gonna say, we get to see another familiar
Oh, true.
face, I suppose.
Faces, yeah.
Faces? Yeah.
Faces, yeah.
You were saying, no, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna touch on Ozmourn for your question earlier about what RE to start with, and this goes for like anyone in chat.
Oh, yes.
There's so many different ones that play very differently that you could really start with a lot of them. I know a lot of people who start with 7 and play 7, 8, and 9, and you would have a pretty good cohesive playthrough.
That
And
does sound like a pretty good experience.
yeah, it's 7 if you want more horror and stuff and still keep the feeling of Resident Evil. 7 is by far one of the best, next to 1 remake. But if you want to,
That's the RE that we kind of both started with.
yeah, that was like the one that really got us into it. And you'll play and you'll be like, oh, I want to play more. And then that's when you can play, 1 remake, 2 remake, 3, and there's like a whole rabbit hole of which one you really want to get into. And it's in terms of speed running. If you wanted to get into speedrunning Resident Evil, 7 and 2 remake are the 2 best ones I'd recommend people to get into because they're pretty easy to learn and they have really active communities.
I guess this is my
Yeah, RE7 is definitely, I would say it's like the most beginner-friendly speedrun if you're ever looking for an RE game to run. A lot of the classics can be quite easy if you're okay with tank controls, of course. If you're not so good with tank controls, RE7 is definitely a good place. And then RE2 I'd say, is probably the more interesting runs. A lot of RNG though. A lot of things can go wrong.
For sure.
But yeah, definitely recommend 7. I might be biased though.
It just keeps
We're definitely biased, but that's okay.
I'm definitely biased.
This could have been a cutscene, by the way.
It really could have.
I actually have
I
to
was about
hold
to say,
S
like,
here.
what's going on here?
I literally have to hold a button, otherwise he stops. Doesn't move. So we had to go into the very deep hole. For whatever reason, Leon's just following his nose, I guess. The nose knows.
Yeah, he's like, this looks like a good idea. So no one told him that it's a good idea at all. But he just happens to be right, and there's stuff down here. You'll notice there's a lot of vines growing around this place. This is, again, going to be another callback to... yeah, those vines are also jerks. They like to hit. This upcoming boss is... what is it? Plant 43? 2? Plant 42 is the one in Resident Evil 1. And this is... Plant 43, I believe?
Yep. It is Plant 43. Plant 42 is in RE1. Plant 43 is here. Excuse me.
I guess that thing just wanted to ego the shot.
And hit me twice.
Rude.
Yeah, I don't know why it egoed. That's weird. Anyways. We have a few things we have to do here where we're going to start with the Requiem. And then we're gonna wait for him to open up. So he can take damage while he's closed like this, but he takes more damage if he's open.
Hoping for crits here. Nice. Oh no, never mind. I thought he was dead. I lied again.
There you go.
There we go.
Thankfully, we're healthy on ammo, so it's fine. Usually if you get crits there with the Gal, the little BB gun, little machine gun. If you get crits with that, it's great. It dies a lot quicker, but unfortunately we didn't really get the crits that we needed, so we had to finish him off with the shotgun, which of course it doesn't do as much damage when he's closed, but he's only like 2 or 3 shots from death, so it's just easier to just shoot him, and it's a lot faster to shoot him that way than just waiting for him to open up again.
And thankfully for the good RNG earlier, we have a lot of shotgun ammo, so it wasn't really a
Yeah, I was a
detriment.
little worried about that because the shotgun ammo can become very sparse and you do need it for specific scenarios. So the Plant 43, and then of course with later on, we'll have another fight where we are going to need the shotgun shells. So we're chilling. We're doing good.
Good. Good.
We're gonna do a little bit of a setup here. So we're gonna go check out some computers, and then once we check out those computers, we're gonna go bait some guys into a grenade.
Yeah, this is where we start playing Escape from Tarkov for a little bit.
I'm getting the feeling I'm not.
So we're gonna wait for the lights to go off. Show that. It goes off, and they all
None of
just
them died
die.
from that? Oh, whoa, never mind.
They all die. One after the other. And we have another room. We're gonna...
Nice.
Yeah, that's very nice. That was really good shots.
Very nice, very nice. Sometimes they can slip away, or sometimes the shot doesn't go off. This is basically why we upgrade the sniper. You can not upgrade the sniper, that is also an option, but you do need to rely heavily on headshots. And I'm very tired, so I did not want to put myself in that situation.
The game has a way it wants you to do this, actually, where it kind of wants you to break out a liquor that's sitting in that tube right there, and you can actually use that as a way to fight the guards, but you would eventually then have to kill the liquor, which we don't do on any difficulty because that is a massive pain to deal with.
Yeah, it is cool casually, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Until you throw a grenade on accident and drop like 2 liquors into the room.
Yeah, that's no fun. Anyways, we gotta see another familiar friend. Not Hunk. Hank.
Yeah.
So we just want to make sure that we parry him and swing twice. He does have these cutscenes, so we should be good. There we go. So he has like these little mini cutscenes that can happen. So if you do too much damage to him, he'll like throw a smoke grenade and then run off and go, tee hee, can't catch me. Which is very annoying. So we try to keep him stationary to this location, so that way we can just get him down.
Trouble. This guy was
I was gonna be surprised if he was
sure right,
start
Leon.
walking that off after that cut his throat.
Well, he actually does. He disappears.
He actually does. He does get up and go away. Yeah.
Oh, after that, that's wild.
Yeah,
that's great.
So everyone kind of has to assume that is actually Hunk, which all signs point to it that is indeed Hunk. Could be a clone of him. That is a possibility, since we skipped a lot of cutscenes that would kind of discuss it. But there's another character. He's a strange character. He has a purpose, but like you don't really see enough of him. I don't know what they were doing. His name is Zeno. He's basically a Wesker clone. And
cutscene Wesker.
Yeah, he's just cutscene Wesker, great value Wesker. It's basically all he is. But this game heavily implies clones. So there's a chance that that's actually a clone of Hunk, which is why we sometimes call him Hank. But that fight is my favorite in the game because I think it's actually really cool. The dialogue that goes on during it, it's really, really cool.
Yeah, they have like some camaraderie, and like Hunk or not Hunk kind of has this like respect for Leon. So he doesn't just, he's like, I'm not going to use my gun on you. And they do like a hand-to-hand combat because he sees that Leon is like a lot weaker than he used to be. So it is kind of like a very interesting little situation that occurs there. Okay, so now we're back as Grace. So Grace here is going to be dealing with some liquors. We have a liquor coming up that normally would jump scare Grace, but we do this little thing. We've been doing it a little bit throughout the run where we just look down. Again, look away from your problems and they will not bother you.
This is not working in real life.
normally-
Do not try this strat in real life.
Yeah, maybe not in real life, but if you just look down, you won't get jump scared there, and Grace doesn't have like a 2-second, or I don't know, she gets stunned for like 5 seconds, like, oh my god, there's a thing, and you know, so she doesn't freak out. She's brave. We have another liquor coming up here. Oh, okay, we dodged that. Very nice. So he has different things that he could do there, that liquor specifically. So sometimes he'll jump like that, sometimes he'll lick, sometimes he'll just stand there, and sometimes he'll be in the room and try to jump on you, and it's very scary. Very, very scary.
That was a clean pass through, though. That was nice, and didn't get grabbed by the pale head or get smacked around by the liquors. The liquors are actually... So the liquors in this game, in some ways they are worse than the original games, but in a lot of ways they're not, because they all have the exact same startup scream. They don't instantly swing at you, which is a problem in the other games, like RE2 and RE3. But in this game, however, they hit tremendously hard when they start hitting you. Like and there's so many of them later.
All right, Leon.
All right, so we're gonna grab this key. Alright. Yeah, I found the liquors in this game were a lot more docile than RE2 Remake. At least playing, because my first playthrough I played on Standard Classic, which is technically hardcore. And hardcore liquors from RE2R in comparison to this one, they're very docile.
Oh yeah, they're way easier. They're like significantly easier until you get to one specific part as Leon, and then they become a little bit more of a pain. But yeah, otherwise they're very chill because they would in the other games, when you would even enter a room with liquors, they would already know, and they would come towards you. Whereas in this game, they just hang out.
Yeah, they do have their moments, though. Oh, excuse me. Thank you very much. Alright, I was just trying to... What the heck? Where did he come from? Where did that liquor come from? Why was that liquor there? He heard us talking smack.
Would you say that that's never happened before?
He literally teleported in.
Yeah, it's never happened.
I literally... my shock right now is quite genuine. I've never seen him spawn like that. That's so weird. Oh, I was a little worried for a second, but he decided to scream, so thank goodness. We're fine.
If that were an RE2R or RE3R liquor, we would not be fine.
No, he would have jumped on our face and we would have been probably dead, but it's fine. Very weird bug, but we'll take it. So right now we're collecting balls. Weird crystally balls things. Anyways, it's for a door. We're looking for keys, and we have another one coming up here. We're just trying to avoid getting grabbed. There are a few zombies that can be a little grabby here, so we're taking very specific lines to avoid that.
Yeah, these
last one.
These animus orbs look really weirdly cool. Like, I want them in real life as like a display. I just think they look really cool.
They do, yeah, you're right.
Also, orb mentioned? Orb.
Yeah, some orbs.
Orb.
Oh, our favorite. Chat's favorite. The chat loves orbs.
And it's very Resident Evil pilled too, to know that these are supposed to be keys. Like, they really use anything for keys in these games.
They really do. They use just about anything. Like statues, plaques, orbs.
Shields.
What else?
Like, it's
shields, swords. God, what else have they used for doors? Alright, so we're gonna put these orbs over here. Just so happen to be umbrella colored. We're gonna be going back to Leon's section now that we have done with Grace. They also surprisingly just have the evil flowchart over here. That flowchart right there is literally their secret plan to get Grace to come over.
Evil flowchart.
It is an evil flowchart. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, bring Grace, bring her to Ark. Yes.
Imagine designing your evil plans on Canva.
It's just big bold letters. How to execute evil doings. It's just all these pictures of Grace.
Yeah. Alright, so Leon is starting to get a little sick. He's not doing so hot. So whenever he does this coughing thing, he slows down tremendously. It's not great. But...
Oh, shit. You gotta be kidding me.
Hopefully nothing just grabs us and we're doing just fine. Although we do have some liquors to deal with and they're not so fine, but let's see how they behave today. Maybe they'll let us through nicely.
This is one of our last run-ins with the liquors. And one of our last, like, big scary rooms, quote unquote. There is another one after this. But there's a whole bunch of fellas.
There are a lot of fellas in here. So we just kind of have to hope and pray. That's kind of the what's the word? I guess the mantra.
Yeah.
Of casual runs. It's just, okay, pray. Alright, they're letting us through. They're being nice. Oh, they're licking. Oh, yay. They're doing exactly what their name says. They're licking. Yay.
Could you believe such
another roadblock here.
Oh, jeez.
Bunch of D1 linebackers here.
They are good. Oh, jeez. Alright, we're good. They actually were so nice today. Oh.
That's pretty good.
Sometimes they are not so nice. Actually, the run I did before getting on here, they were bullying me like no tomorrow. It was so rude.
They know they're on the big screen there. They gotta act correct.
Exactly. They knew they were being watched.
Alright, so now we have to make another stack grenade. We're gonna do a little retry here. So the retry is to basically put the liquors where we want them to be. So we're gonna just do a retry.
This was another room that we labbed together
Yes.
when we started messing with casual, and figured out that you could own these guys before the room even starts. And with a clever stack grenade and that explosive, you can actually kill almost all of them, and sometimes all of them if you're lucky enough, before this even starts. Sometimes there might be like one that survives because he hangs out in the corner, but if the retry is meant to help that,
I think they're all dead.
yeah, that's
Nice.
perfect. That's really good.
Yay! We love seeing that. That is a good day.
Compromised. Pause lockdown unavailable.
All right, so we're waiting for these pale heads to come out of these tubes. They're kind of just taking their time, but we're going to preemptively throw some grenades as they're falling out. And...
Air thermometer.
And
Pause lockdown unavailable.
that one. That one. We're going to have a few extras to throw. There you go.
The grenades also have a double effect there where you see the screen turn blue. That's usually where Leon would start coughing and slow down. But if you throw a grenade, it actually cancels it. So it's like a little double effect of the
Yeah,
grenade throw.
as long as you're holding the grenade up like you're about to throw it, it just bypasses that animation. So that's why you just saw me sitting there with it for a little bit.
Almost sure.
Alright. Leon's not looking too hot. He's seen better days.
he'll walk it off.
We're just gonna do... Yeah, he'll be
He'll walk it off.
fine.
He'll walk
He's
it
got
off.
so much plot armor, he could die and they'd bring him back.
He really could. He really should have.
Very true.
He really should have. They literally could just kill him and bring him back as a clone.
Yeah, we're in the me and Kat are kind of in the minority of Leon should have died.
Someone's gotta die.
Someone has to die in these games. We're coming up on the final boss here shortly, but there is actually 2 different endings to the game. One where you fight the final boss, and that's the canon ending, where everybody lives. And then there's another ending that is not the canon ending, where you don't fight the final boss, and Leon dies. When I first played through the game, I thought that was the canon ending, and I was so excited, because I love Leon, but like, we need a character to die. There's too many characters now. Like,
Either Chris or Leon, one of the two.
someone's got to go.
I think one of them's gotta go. I'm so sorry, Leon fans. Trust me, I like Leon. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like he's gotta kind of actually die at some point, right?
It kind of makes it hard to have, like emotional. They killed Ethan after 2 games, and Ethan was awesome.
Maybe that's why I want Leon to die.
Yeah, it's not fair.
For retributions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we have to suffer, so does everybody else.
Leon!
Ethan was great. He didn't deserve that.
He had best dad in the world mug.
So this is where you would have a choice on releasing or destroying Elpis. For the speedrun purposes, we always release it because that is where we get the final boss, Victor.
A blind hope.
Very cool boss. Dr. Octagonopus.
Okay,
And the password for this is actually the same password you would get in
this is it.
in Outbreak, I believe. Hope is the password in Outbreak. I can't remember for which one. It was like the ice.
Oh, yeah. So Gideon.
Didn't live
Hi, Victor.
through me.
Gideon is a very interesting fight. We're doing a specific amount of damage, and what we're trying to really do here is to set him up so that he pulls out his rocket. We break it out of his hands because there's a health threshold where Gideon will pull out a rocket launcher, and if you do enough damage within a certain time frame, he will drop it and you can take it. Now that rocket can be used.
Yeah, I don't have the SRT open, so I am praying I did the right amount of damage.
Yeah, we're hoping. If he pulls out the rocket and we get it from him, we'll actually use it later.
Oh.
You could use it here to kill him. Yep, nice. He's gonna pull this out. Kat's gonna wait a second, and she's gonna blast him. He's gonna drop it. Now the idea is we need to kill him before he jumps again.
Nice.
Nice. Now we grab this rocket right here. Gideon transformed into a nemesis, which is what he was the whole time. And boom.
Ooh, and time's gonna be coming up very soon. I really wish they kept Victor, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's cool. He's very cool.
He is very cool. If you've ever get to play the game, if you haven't, Victor is a very interesting and fun character. The actor did a phenomenal job. Time's gonna be coming up as soon as the screen goes black, essentially, and time.
GG. That was a good run.
Nice.
Really good.
Yay.
Really good.
Besides a few hiccups, this is a good run.
And Tofu not showing up. He was late.
He was late to the party, and we still got underestimate, even though Tofu didn't show up.
Dang.
Can't believe
he played
it.
on us. That was really rude.
He did.
Got to see the Leon little
We gotta
one-liner
see
here.
the Leon ending, yeah.
Of course.
Look
The
at the
aura.
stance on that man.
This time, you ain't getting back up.
Wow.
I'll give you
Beautiful.
stars.
Leon, you are a 50-year-old man. We don't got to be doing that.
He's got an aura farm until he's in the grave.
Like, we don't got time for all of that, Leon. We don't, like, you don't,
Leon,
you don't gotta do
what's
all
the
that.
status of your retirement fund, man? That's what you got to be focusing on right now. Like, what is...
I mean, he can afford a nice car and a $100,000 watch or something.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're so right. Well, thank you so much, Kat, for that amazing run. That was absolutely amazing. It was so much fun. I loved every part of it. It was an amazing energy too. I'm going to give you a moment to just have the floor, shout out whatever you want to shout out, especially show people where we can find you if they want to see more as well. So
Sure. Obviously, twitch.tv/catlink is where you can find me. I stream full time. I do a lot of different things. I'm very variety these days, but I do enjoy a good casual speed run from time to time. So whenever Code Veronica comes out, the remake, I will probably most definitely be speedrunning that game. Normally a lot of big releases. But with that being said, this week I'll be playing Wolf Among Us, Thief OG, and what else was the other one? Oh yeah, some horror demos for funsies. But thank you very much, Ozmourn, for having me. I really do appreciate it. You guys should also go check out Mr. Captain Ezekiel. He'll be derusting Insanity. So if you guys want to check out Insanity, you should go check out him.
Thank you.
all right. Yes. Yes. And Ezekiel, do you want to shout out anything yourself?
No, it was GG's on the run, Kat. Thank you guys for having me. And like it was mentioned a few times, Summer Games Done Quick on the Friday of the week. I don't remember what day of the week that is number-wise, but on the Friday during SGDQ, I will be running RE9. There'll be a bid war between, not bid war, but an upgrade incentive to upgrade it from casual to insanity. So that'll be a fun, in quotations, run where hopefully nothing goes wrong. You guys will get to see the...
Totally not stressful at all.
Yeah, you get to see the funness that is insanity, hopefully. So you can check me out there.
Beautiful. Thank you so much to both of you for that amazing run. And please, yes, check out Catlink on her Twitch channel. Check out Captain Ezekiel on his Twitch channel. And check out Captain Ezekiel's run that's going to be at SGDQ 2026 at Minneapolis, Minnesota, July 5th through 11th as well. And Captain Ezekiel's run specifically is going to be Friday night, so that's July 10th as well. So with that being said, folks, I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful night. And I hope that y'all loved this episode as much as I loved hosting it. Thank you so much to Ben and, of course, to Kat here for the amazing horror-themed episode for some summer horror vibes. We absolutely love a good horror episode here in this house. And, of course, shout outs to Cutie, who I was covering for and was hosting his show as well. And, of course, shout outs to Kirby, who did an amazing run of Donkey Kong Bonanza. And Railcon, who did an amazing run of Maiden and Spell while they're here in the studio producing. So yeah, thank you so much to all of those people who are on the show. We'll be back in 2 weeks, Perilous Paths and the Scenic Route again for one more show before SGDQ. Our show is going to be literally the week before SGDQ happens. And so it's going to be one of the last few shows we see before the main event here. And so I really hope that y'all had a wonderful night. Shout out to Cutie. He'll be back here again with us for the next episode in person himself. And I hope you'll have a wonderful night. Please come back tomorrow. If you missed out on our Hotfix shows tonight, stay tuned for a replay of Perilous Path and, of course, this show coming up right after the break, the Scenic Route. And tune in tomorrow for Random Number Generation by Skyvilles and Game Masters by Kiara at 7 p.m. Eastern. Those are absolutely amazing shows, and y'all should really just check out the whole Hotfix schedule this week, because this week is absolutely amazing. Okay, but with that being said, I'll be back for one more episode before SGDQ on June 28th. I will see y'all then. Theme has yet to be decided, but y'all will see it. Don't worry. But yeah, we will be back in 2 weeks, and then SGDQ will happen. So please stay tuned for so much more content here on this channel. We hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye.